You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in 1983, owner Angelo Cavalieri is proud of their 33 years of service to the Adelboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meeting or get-together, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Good evening and welcome to this special presentation of AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio. Thursday night high school football as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Newton North Tigers in a consolation round game as the football playoffs will begin this weekend for the top 16 seeds in all 8 divisions, which is about 3 divisions too many. I'm Paul Healy along with Ryan Dolinger, Peter Bray on top of the press box.
I'm back.
Yes, good to have you back,
Oh,
Ryan.
my voice is all better, huh?
Yes.
I'm back.
Last week he sounded like this.
I sounded like that.
Yes. Jim Jones is our engineer in charge and also pinch hitting today on graphics. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers 1-7 on the season, but have played much better football the last couple of weeks, taking on yes, a very similar Newton North team, also 1-7. Each team won their first game of the year. Attleboro knocked off Old Rochester 20-13. Newton North knocked off Weymouth. And each team looking for their second win of the season right now. The Bombardiers, they're scoring only 8.25 points per game. If Adrian Rivera is healthy from that left shoulder injury, that should improve tonight. They're allowing 32.37 points a game. Newton North, they're scoring 14.1 points a game, allowing 32.7. We might see some offense tonight, Ryan.
I bet you we will. And Attleboro definitely has progressed and have improved so much throughout the year. I was following along last week against Taunton. A tough game for us back out there in Taunton. But regardless of that game, Attleboro has really kind of grown throughout the year and have gotten a ton better. Still plenty to play for, too, especially for these seniors.
Exactly. They'll have a consolation game tonight. They find out Sunday afternoon who they'll be playing next Thursday or Friday night, and then they get ready for North Attleboro on Thanksgiving. Coach Jim Winter for the Bombardiers wants to make sure his players don't overlook their next two opponents. Looking forward to Thanksgiving Day. You were asking me off the air, do they use these consolation games to play young kids, give them varsity time?
Yep,
Or do they want to play winning football? Coach Jim Winters, he wants to play winning football.
He wants to win. Good.
Newton North is coached by Nick Capodilupo. There we go. He played his high school ball at Newton North and then played at Salve Regina. Was a longtime assistant coach at North, and for the past 4 years, he's been the head coach for the Newton North Tigers. Oh, I want to mention this as well. Coach Chris Russo, who coaches the defensive backs, came up. He's with the Attleboro Area Hall of Fame. The Attleboro Area Hall of Fame will hold its 51st annual banquet and induction ceremonies on Saturday, November 11th. It's just 9 days from now, at the Attleboro Lodge of Elks on South Main Street in the borough. This most unique tradition honors players, coaches, and supporters from the 3 rival high schools, the Blue Bombardiers from Attleboro, the Red Rocketeers from North, and the Shamrocks from Bishop Feion, bringing together fiercely competitive opponents from the present and past to share in an evening of camaraderie and mutual respect.
Do we think that Elks Lodge actually has elk on the menu, Paul? Because if they do, I'm in.
They at least have venison, I'm sure of it. Oh, what did I say? Chris Rushello. Okay, thank you, Jim Jones. I think I got the name wrong. Oh, Chris Rushello, okay. This year's inductees from Attleboro, Brendan Please from the class of 2014. He was on that outstanding 2013 football team that made it all the way to the Division I South Final against the Dynamite Zavarian team, had a 21-7 lead. And then Zavarian, like Ali Frazier won, went all body attack on him and held on for a 35-28 victory over the Bombardiers. Tim Walsh was the quarterback. Kid named Morrison was a great tight end. They both played at Bentley. Also inducting from the class of 2016, Brendan Nunes. I've been calling Attleboro games since 2013. He's the best all-around back I've seen him have.
Wow.
And Kyle Murphy, also for the class of 16, a 3-year starter. He was a sophomore. He was a sophomore during that year where they made it to the Division I South Final. Zavarian had a player named Gaziano who went on to play defensive end at Northwestern.
Oh, wow.
And he said in his high school career, Kyle Murphy, who was just a sophomore then, Gaziano was a senior, gave him was the toughest opponent he ever faced.
Well, that's quite the compliment.
Kyle went on to be captain at URI, playing center, 3-year starter, and also was on the practice squad of the New York Giants.
Oh, look at
for
that.
a couple of years, excuse me. Also to be inductees from North Adelboro and Bishop Fee. Proceeds from this year's banquet will again be used to continue our annual Hall of Fame scholarship donations that'll be awarded to select senior football players from each school who exhibit outstanding commitment to football, great leadership skills, and sportsmanship. Since 2001, the Hall has now recognized 317 high school senior players, awarding over $330,000 in total scholarship money. You know what that means.
That's incredible.
Are they giving out any loans?
God, oh, geez, I'm sure they are.
I might have to step up. To obtain tickets for the Hall of Fame banquet, please visit the Hall's website, Attleboro Area Football, HOF.com. Remind me to read that again at halftime.
Will do.
Should be a good matchup today. Bombardiers are healthy in the backfield. Matt Harvey is back. He's got 5 touchdowns on the season. Adrian Rivera with 4 touchdowns, 3 of them covering 60 yards or more.
Yeah, Rivera's been a pleasure to watch in my first season, color commentating, being the pleasure of being your side-by-side guy here, Paul. But Rivera has definitely caught my attention on this team. Definitely the most valuable player.
Yeah.
Playing both sides of the ball. Plays almost every single snap.
Right.
And he will continue as the team walks out. Of course, Rivera's the one carrying the flag at the head of the team.
Yeah.
So he's definitely a leader on this team and will definitely keep these guys motivated for the next 3 games.
Absolutely right. The official captains are Brody McKenna, who sadly is out for the season with a shoulder injury. Number 3, quarterback Matt Harvey, and number 50, Dan Haste. Haste, the usual starting center, Noah Williams, the usual right tackle, Jared Santos, the usual middle linebacker, and Aiden Pantages, starting wideout and cornerback, won't be playing in the first quarter today, but they will be appearing for the final 3 quarters of this game. Newton North is going to feature senior quarterback Hayden Willen. Captain Nate Day will be one of the running backs. DJ Harvey, another captain, will see time at running back as well. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in 1983, owner Angelo Cavalieri is proud of their 33 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meeting or get-together, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio. The Bombardiers in their white helmets, royal blue A on the side, along with the blue stripe royal blue jerseys, white sleeves, white numbers and letters, white pants. I like the Tigers out of Newton North uniforms.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of the orange, if you can't tell.
Yes. As a
Paul.
University of Tennessee fan.
Yes, sir.
They have black helmets, white and orange stripes through the middle. The classic black and orange shoulder stripes on the white jerseys, orange numbers with black trims, white pants as well. Their captains are out there. Number 1, Nate Day. Number 6, DJ Harvey. And quarterback, number 8, Hayden Willen, along with A.J. Gordon, number 10. Bombardiers captains, Corey McKenna, unfortunately, Brody McKenna. Unfortunately, in civilian clothes today. Boy, has he been a huge loss
Oh, yeah,
for
for
the
sure.
Bombardiers this year.
Unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to watch him play either, but
Your loss.
I've definitely heard a lot of people talk about how big of a loss he was.
Oh, he was. He was their best defensive player, which is saying a lot when Rivera's playing defense, and at least their second best offensive player. It's been a big loss. The other captains are Dan Haste and quarterback Matt Harvey. There's the coin toss from our referee Tom LeBlue. Newton North is won, and they will defer until the second half. The other officials, the umpire is Bill Keefe, the linesman Kevin Conley, the line judge Nathan Klein, back judge Jonathan Gray, running our clock Bob Johnson. Adelboro will receive, and they'll be heading left to right as you look at your radio. Not much wind to speak of, but it's getting cold. Temperature plunging into the 40s. Newton North will be kicking off right to left.
Certainly was a little bit windier earlier. I'm glad the wind has died down as the temperature has gone down.
Yes.
Perfect night for fall football, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. These teams should be pretty well matched up. After the regular season, Newton North was ranked 25th in Massachusetts in Division I. Attleboro came in right behind him at 26.
Oh, yeah. I love to see that. Nice competitive game,
Yes.
Great matchup. I wasn't able to find any film on Newton, so I will kind of broadcast as we go along with Newton, hopefully, and we'll see how it goes, but I'm looking forward to a great game tonight, Paul.
Yep, the Newton North Tigers, not to be confused with the Newton South Lions.
Okay.
I wonder if there's anyone for the Bay
Is
State.
there a Newton East or West Bears?
No,
Lions, Tigers, Bears?
Bears, there you go. Oh,
No.
my.
Oh, no.
But let's see, they play in the Bay State Carry Division. They play along with Wellesley, who went 4-0 in division play to win the Bay State Carry Division standings. Natick came in second at 3-1. Framingham went 2-2, and their Thanksgiving Day rival Brookline 0-3. Newton North 0-5 in conference play, and again they'll be playing Brookline on Thanksgiving Day. Attleboro from the very tough Hockomock League. King Philip is ranked number 1 in the Hawk, and ranked number 1 heading into the Division II playoffs. Milford at 7-1. They have a high seed in the D3 playoffs. Foxborough at 7-1 in the D4 playoffs. Mansfield at 5-3 is playing my alma mater, Westboro High, tomorrow night.
Oh, look at that.
In the Division III playoffs.
Go Westboro.
Yeah, Westboro won 3 games in 3 years and then went 7-1 this year.
Oh, wow,
and
that's
Taunton,
great.
in the midst of their best season anyone can remember, 5th in the Hawk at 5-3. Short kick.
Pooch kick.
Field.
Oh, no,
he
he touched
loose.
it.
Scooped
There
up
goes
by
Rivera.
at his own
There he goes.
21.
Look at him go.
Gets to the left side.
Oh, the hurdle.
Leaps over the kicker, and he's into Newton North territory, taken down at the Adelboro 47-yard line.
Well, folks, if you haven't watched any Attleboro football this year, we're going to be saying Adrian Rivera's name a lot tonight. He plays at both sides of the ball. He will play practically every snap, starting running back, starting weak side linebacker. He's definitely the key player for the Bombardiers tonight.
30-yard kickoff return from his own 22. That's the old drop it, pick it up, and run trick to the Newton North, the Tiger 48. Harvey in a shotgun formation, a power pistol. Huntington to the right. Rivera behind him. Runs right. Gains 6 or 7 yards running right. Behind the tackle, Riendo, the guard Marr, and the center Ferret.
I'll give him 6 yards on that.
6 yards for Rivera. Second down, 4 yards to go.
Yep, I have a feeling we're going to see a heavy dose of run tonight with Rivera. With Rivera and Jake Riley, Jake Riley spells him really well, especially when Rivera has come up with some injuries this season in the game. So see a lot of them tonight.
Wide receiver to the left, strength of the formation is to right. Now they move to the left. They've got Kamara in a tight end on the left. They run the same play
There
to
he
the
goes.
left.
Oh!
Beautiful kick-out block by Jackson and Huntington. And a touchdown-saving tackle by number 11 for the Tigers. That's Milo Schneider. First down.
Yeah, definitely a touchdown-saving tackle there, Paul. I thought he was gone and had a clear lane into the end zone, but he was able to get a quick little shoelace tackle, but another positive, great gain by Rivera, setting up another first down.
16 yards for Rivera, 22 yards on 2 carries. Adelboro at the 26-yard line of the Tigers. No score, clock moving as we approach 10.5 minutes to go in the first period. And I turn over my 3-minute egg timer, so I remember to give the score enough to our radio audience.
Don't forget the YouTube audience, too, tonight.
Yes, there's Kamara on the right. Jones, the H-back. They try to get to the edge with Rivera on the wide side. Nice job by number 10 for Newton North. That's the free safety, A.J. Gordon, coming up as the outside linebacker and defensive end. Did a good job for the Tigers.
Yeah, you could see Coach Winters trying to stretch the defense on that outside run. I thought Rivera was going to cut it back to the inside. I thought he had some room and a hole there. Ended up trying to break it even more outside, and still a solid gain of about 3 yards there.
Yep. He moves from the 26 to, we'll call it the 23. It'll be second down. 7 yards to go. Bombardiers no score. Still a power pistol. Jackson Huntington. He's played quarterback. He's played tight end. He's played right tackle. Now he's playing fullback. Rivera hit in the backfield and taken down. One of the 2 dynamite inside linebackers for the Tigers, number 6, DJ Harvey, on an A-gap blitz. That's a loss of 3.
Yep, Harvey came right in unblocked. Rivera not anywhere to go, unfortunately, and takes him down for, I think, about a loss of 1 maybe, or a no gain there, I would say.
Actually, that's a loss of 3. It's going to be
Loss
third and
of
10.
3.
They're back to the 26. Defensive line for Newton North, the defensive ends are Brambilla, who's a 2-way player, and Juragai. The defensive tackles are Kane and Tempesta. Harvey and Walsh, the inside linebackers. Papa Giorgio is an outside linebacker, and the strong safety is Lieb. Rivera tries to run right, avoids a tackle in the backfield, gets to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made for Newton North by number 58. That's defensive tackle Damara Kane, and number 7, Walsh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Rivera's gotten enough touches on this drive, to be honest with you, Paul. Great job avoiding the first tackle there in the backfield. Was able to pick up some positive yards. Set up a somewhat manageable fourth down here for the Bombardiers.
4th and 8, no score, clock moving as we approach 8:15 to go in the first quarter. Wide left is number 6 for the Bombardiers, Mikey Huntington. Jones in the slot along with Jackson Huntington. Rivera goes in motion that way. 4 receivers on the left. Harvey heavily rushed. Harvey sacked by its 2-way player for the Tigers, Nathan Walsh.
Yeah, tough going there for Harvey. He sent Rivera in motion, and you could easily see that the defense was in man-to-man. He had Rivera open in the flat there, just couldn't see him over top of the line, and just nowhere to go with the ball, unfortunately.
So turnover on downs, ball's all the way back to the 30, so that's a 6-yard loss. Unfortunately, in high school football, sacks go against the quarterback's rushing total. Newton North stops Attleboro after the Bombardiers generated 2 first downs. They'll begin their first possession with 7:55 to go at their own 30-yard line. Back to pass, swing to the right, breaking a tackle in the backfield, knocked out of bounds.
Number 10.
That's number
A.J. Gordon.
A.J. Gordon, who's the free safety on defense, one of the slots on offense. Gain of 8, we'll call it 2nd and 2.
Yeah, quick throw there by Hayden Willen. Finds A.J. Gordon right there on the screen, and Gordon really quick, real fast. He's a small guy, but definitely shifty and can break some tackles. Great gain on first down.
Quads, 4 wide receivers to the left for Newton North. That's the wide side. They fake short, they throw over the middle. Wide open against that zone defense. Catch made by number 3, Clark Gates. First down deep in Adelboro territory for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a great pass play. Oh, there. Yeah, I had a feeling a flag would come down. You saw Clark Gates make a phenomenal catch on that slant there and a big gain in the middle of that zone, and as soon as he picked up the first down, you could see him taunt.
Oh,
so
boy.
I think that he's going to get a 15-yard penalty here.
Okay, so he went, let's see, 12 plus 17, a 29-yard gain. But then the taunting flag.
29, and that was for Clark Gates. All right.
Yep. Wow. So the ball is going all the way back now to the Attleboro. That's a 15-yard penalty. So they'll still have 1st and 10. It's a dead ball foul. So it's still 1st and 10 at the Adelboro 48. No score first quarter. Right slot comes in motion left to create trips. Pistol formation. They toss to the left as they try to get to the edge. Nice job by Bassett to hold the edge along with Kellen Jones. That's going to be a gain of a couple of yards. Who was the back there? That was number 6 on the carry, DJ Harvey. Oh,
Yeah.
more flags.
Yeah, gain of a couple of yards there. They tried to stretch defense there, and Attleboro did a great job containing the edge. And another penalty on Newton.
Holding.
Hold. So that'll negate that run.
And that's going to be frustrating for head coach Nick Capodalupo. Wow, now it's going to be
First and
21. So the penalty happened 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. 1st and 21, they're at their own 41. Back to pass, swing pass to the right. It's caught. Oh, what a big hit on that side of the field. And who made that? Coming up to make that hit in his first varsity start at left corner, number 21, Riker Sidor.
Gosh, who made that catch? I can't even tell, it's so far away.
I thought that was number 10 again. So it's 2nd and 17, so that's a gain of 4.
Yep, same type of screen pass we saw on the very first play of this drive.
Yep, that's the wide side. They fake, no, they give to the running back. Breaks through the right side, gets to the sideline. That's DJ Harvey with a big carry. Sidor in another tackle along with number 6, Mikey Huntington. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, big run right there. Had the hole open up, and Attleboro's defense line couldn't contain the edge there, and found himself for a really great big gain there for Newton, setting up a 3rd and 1.
16 yards as they get to the Adelboro 39-yard line. Yeah, for their own 46 to the plus 39. Again, trips to the left, wide out, 2 slots. They give up the middle. Nice play by Rivera, making the initial hit, followed by Marr from his defensive end position. And Walsh is going to be, Harvey's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Yeah, fantastic job by Rivera attacking the gap, stopping him behind the line, and then I think, who was it that cleaned up the mess? I think it was Marr.
Yep. And again, Marr started as a backup quarterback, backup tight end. Now he's a starting right guard on offense and defensive end on defense. Coach, I'll play anywhere you want.
Yes, sir. Big 4th down here for the Bombardiers defense on this first drive. See if they can get some momentum back.
They actually lost a yard back to the 40, so it's 4th and 2. Shotgun snap, swing pass to the left.
See if they can make a tackle.
Can he get to the edge?
Yep.
Gets to the edge, down the sideline. Tackle finally made by the Bombardiers' Mikey Huntington, who gets up slow. Beautiful play by DJ Harvey.
Yeah, nice swing pass there. Able to get his running back in space and able to pick up the 1st down.
Pass into the backfield again to the slot. Gets to the edge, knocked out of bounds. That one to the right. You see, the original line of scrimmage was the 30, so that last play was a 10-yard gain. That was a swing pass. We'll call it a pass, but it could have been called a run.
Yeah.
From Willen to Gordon. And it's going to be a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. And they're at the Bombardier 23-yard line. Again, they were facing a 1st and 21 at their own 41. Own 41 after 2 consecutive penalties. Harvey tries to run right behind Juragai, the right guard, and Brambilla, the right tackle. That's no gain.
Geez, this Newton offense really does look familiar, doesn't it, Paul? A lot of swing passes, screens, runs up the middle and trying to run on the edge, too.
Yeah.
These two offenses looking very similar right now.
Riendo, the defensive tackle. Cam Marsh is the nose. They were both in on that tackle. So it's going to be 3rd and a long 3 for the Tigers. No score. We're approaching 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Again, they send 3 wide receivers to the left. That's the wide side. 1 man to the right. Pistol formation in the backfield. Shotgun quarterback, running back behind him. Willen back to pass. Rushed heavily by Jackson Huntington. Pass is incomplete due to the pressure of Huntington.
Yeah, great job on the rush by Huntington there. Just nowhere to go with the ball. Great coverage down the field, too. You could really give that a coverage, almost a coverage sack there almost, but looks like Willen was able to get it out in time and sets up another 4th down. Another 4th and short, and it looks like Newton's staying out on the field.
9th play of this drive coming up, which began at their own 30, had a 29-yard gain on 1st down on a swing pass, but then a taunting flag after the big gain. 4th and 3, back to pass is Willen, scrambles to his left, being chased by Bissett. Willen decides to run, knocked out of bounds by Mikey Huntington. He's got the 1st down.
Yeah, good decision by Willen. Really nowhere to go with that ball. Press coverage on the outside. Able to tuck it and run and find the edge and gain the 1st down. Smart decision there by Willen.
From his 23 to the Attleboro 13-yard line. That's a 10-yard gain on that scramble. The Bombardiers call timeout. We'll take a timeout. No score in the first quarter here at Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Adelboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. Paul Healy and Ryan Dolinger with you. Peter Bray on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, running graphics. Ryan, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
Yeah, I think Coach Winters really took the opportunity to take a timeout there. His defense has been out there for a long time now. Yep. Has allowed 2 4th down conversions. Get the team back in sync and hopefully hold them to 3.
Well, Newton North have one too many players on the field. Clark Gates gets off the field in time. They have trips to the right. Rolling to the right is Willen. Willen's going to try to run. Throws to the right flat. Nice play. Tackle's going to be made by Jones. And I believe...
Yeah, it looks like Keelan Jones was in on that tackle. And
Sidor.
Oh, Sidor.
Yeah.
My favorite name.
But that was 1st and 10. This is going to be 2nd and 3.
Yep.
7-yard gain.
Yeah, great gang tackle there. Good decision by Willen to check it down and gain some positive yards. But another great gang tackle there by Riker Sidor, who is making, as you said, his first varsity start tonight.
You didn't see who caught that, did you?
I don't believe I did.
Might have been number 12, Adrian Farnese.
So I can give it 7 yards on that.
2nd and 3. And they're at the Bombardier 6-yard line? Yeah. No, yeah, 6-yard line. Willen is a quarterback, quads 4 receivers wide left, and the Bombardiers again called timeout. There were 4 Tiger receivers and just 3 Bombardier defensive backs against them, Ryan.
Yeah, that time definitely some miscommunication on that defense. Definitely not a timeout that Coach Winters wanted to use there, but unfortunately, you have to suck it up when you're mismatched like that. So good decision by Coach there.
Just 2:59 to go in the scoreless first quarter. Want to thank our sponsors, Claudino's Auto in Adelboro, the Betting Center on Pleasant Street, Falls AC in North Attleboro. Might be some people stopping by there Thanksgiving morning. Bristol Glass on North Main Street if you park your car too close to the baseball, softball, and lacrosse field. You may be calling Bristol Glass. W.H. Riley and Son. Not sure if you can trust them. They've only been around since 1874. Here we go, 2nd and 3 from the Bombardier 6. 4 wide receivers, wide out to the left. 3 defensive backs over there.
Thinking another screen here. Yep.
And it is. Making the catch up high is Gordon. Cuts
And he's
inside. Gordon is into the end zone as he gets some nice blocks out in front. And Newton North takes a 6-0 lead.
Yep, they stacked the 4 wide receivers on the near side there, Paul, and you could kind of see it coming with the way that the drive's been going. A lot of screens and swing passes. Definitely, Adelboro unfortunately outmatched there, outmanned, and a pretty easy touchdown there on that screen.
11 play, 70-yard drive for Newton North, the Tigers. And again, they overcame a taunting 15-yard penalty, a holding penalty on their next play from scrimmage. PAT blocked by the Bombardiers.
There we go.
Well, I guess it was wide. But the PAT is no good, so it's Newton North 6, Attleboro nothing, 2:50 to go, first quarter. We'll keep it right here for now. But an 11-play, 70-yard drive. They had a 1st and 21 at their own 4, at their own 41 after a holding penalty. 4-yard swing pass to A.J. Gordon, then a 16-yard run by senior captain D.J. Harvey, also an inside linebacker. No gain, and then on 4th and 2, a swing pass to the aforementioned D.J. Harvey. He gained 10 yards for a first down. And the Tigers brought it all the way in. 6-0 Newton North.
Yeah, that Bombardier defense was out there for quite a long time on that drive. Only 1 drive for each team so far in this first quarter, and there's 2:50 left. That first drive, Hayden Willen was 4 of 5 for 51 yards in that touchdown on that screen pass.
Wow. And a 5-minute and 5-second drive. Here comes a kickoff right to left. Onside kick! Fielded by Jake Riley. He's still running, crosses midfield, gets to the 45-yard line. Tackle made by number 20 for Newton North. That's Locke Erlinson, a junior.
Hey, these consolation games, why not try and catch him off guard, right? But a great job there by the kick team, by the Bombardiers, setting themselves up with some really good field position again for the second drive in a row. And let's see if they can take advantage of it. I'm expecting another heavy dose of Rivera maybe here.
1st and 10 at the Newton North 45-yard line. Wide to the right is Tyson Forte. 3 receivers wide left for the Bombardiers. Rivera's in the right slot, no backs. Big number 76 in there.
He's
at
trying
left
him
guard.
deep. Trying him
Harvey
deep.
going down to Rivera, deep, broken up. And the Newton defender wanted offensive pass interference as Rivera went into defensive back mode. That's another play by A.J. Gordon, this time on defense.
Yeah, the man that scored the touchdown for Newton just makes another great coverage play on Rivera. Matched up one-on-one, turns his head around to look at the ball. No penalty or anything. Great defense. Great defense.
The left tackle is Gray, 6'5", 260. Cole is the left guard. Forret, the center. Marr, the right guard. Riendo, the right tackle. Right slot, Mikey Huntington. And shuttle pass to Mikey Huntington from right to left. Tries to get to the left edge, gains 3 or 4 yards. Who made that tackle out there? Apologies to Tiger fans. Might have been number 56, Mark Tempesta.
Yeah, we'll give him 3 yards on that play.
Yeah. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, tough. 3rd and 7, actually, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah, tough going for this Adelboro offense to start off the game. Really not able to find a lot of momentum in the passing game. Rivera's had a couple of solid runs. He currently has 5 carries for 24 yards, but not a single rush on this second drive. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd and 7. Inside 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Tigers. Mikey Huntington from out wide right, motions to the slot right. They try to throw it to Rivera in the flat, a bit in front of him, incomplete. It'll be 4th and 7.
Yeah, tough start so far for this Bombardier offense. Again, not a lot going for Harvey, who's now 1 of 4 with that shovel pass for 3 yards, and it looks like the Bombardiers are going to punt it deep and play the field position game here.
Mr. Blue Pride, Mark LaFontaine. Any update from the state tournament Attleboro High School field hockey game? As Adelboro, the field hockey, is playing the number 3 seed. I don't have an update. Adelboro will punt. Line of scrimmage in punt formation. No, it's a fake.
There it is. There it is.
Rolling right is the up back. Jones.
He found him.
The flat is Forte. First down, Bombardiers. Tackle made by number 10 who came to play for the Tigers.
Hey, Newton.
A.J. Gordon.
Hey, Newton, you're not the only team that can try some trickeration and everything. We had a surprise onside kick, and now we have a surprise little fake punt. Able to pick up the first down. Great job by Forte finding some space in the middle of that punt coverage team to catch the ball and gain a big whopping 17 yards.
Yes. And again, the up
Who
back.
threw that ball?
The up back was Kellen Jones, number 9. McFarland, the punter, pretended the ball was snapped over his head when it was snapped to Jones. Forte, and there's a reverse.
Oh, little
Jones
trick.
Gets it back
He's
to
open.
Harvey.
He's open.
Flea flicker, broken up.
Oh.
He was open early. That's number 6, Mikey Huntington. Took Attleboro a little bit longer to get that ball off than they wanted to. Coming back and making an outstanding defensive play, number 11, Milo Schneider.
Yeah, after Harvey got the ball after that second toss, he threw it off of his back foot, not able to set his feet. It was a little bit underthrown, but nice little play call there by Coach Winters to try and catch the defense off guard.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Try and get this offensive passing game going especially.
Beautiful defensive play by, he's number 81 in the program. Thank you, the coach, Capodilupo, gave me the heads up that he's wearing number 11 today, Milo Schneider. I had my head down, Ryan. What happened?
Looks like Harvey gets a handoff to Rivera. Rivera's first rush of this drive. Stopped for no gain there. Not a lot of penetration by our offensive line there to get any movement.
Getting up off the bottom of the pile, two-way captain John Jaragai and outside linebacker Costa Papageorgiou.
Giorgio?
Georgiou.
Okay.
Testing us with those names. Third down. Well, they gave Rivera
about a yard.
1 yard gain. 3rd and 9. Line of scrimmage, the 24 of Newton North. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Rivera goes to the left, inside handoff to Huntington, coming back to the right. I think North saw that on film because they were not fooled. And that's another tackle for number 57, two-way starter and captain John Jaragai.
Yeah, during the pregame, I saw the Bombardiers practicing that specific play quite a lot, where Harvey will hand it off to Rivera, and then Rivera will see Huntington cutting across his face and hand it right back off to him. Again, not a lot of penetration by that offensive line and just nowhere to go, unfortunately, for Mikey Huntington, which will end this first quarter and swap ends of the field, and it'll bring up a 4th down once we come back, folks.
We'll be right back.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Enthusiastic crowd with the 6 o'clock Thursday night start. 6-0 Newton North. The Bombardiers now facing a 4th and calling that 6 or 7. We'll call it 4th and 7, so a 3-yard gain for Mikey Huntington, and then inside handoff. Bombardiers at the 23-yard line of North. Left side's the wide side, and whistles go off.
I think Newton's taking a timeout here before the 4th down play.
Newton North took the timeout, and good thing, because running wide open. Aiden Pantages on the field as the second quarter begins. He was basically uncovered out wide. North coaches saw that and called timeout. We're going to say hello to our sponsors once again. Thank you.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back. Here we go. 4th down, 7 yards to go for the Bombardiers. Some changes on the offensive line as well. Rivera to the right of the shotgun Harvey. Has time. Steps up. Mikey Huntington across the middle. In and out of his hands. Nice defensive play. Is that number 8 or number 6 on the defense?
I think that was 8. But a good throw by Harvey, actually. Gives his receiver a chance there. I thought there might have been, I thought the defender might have grabbed around his back and had some pass interference there, but a little bit overthrown by Harvey there, but he put it in a spot where only his receiver could get it.
That might have been number 20, Locke Erlinson on the coverage. So Newton North with a 6-0 lead here in the second quarter, just their second possession of the game. And they're starting, the scoreboard doesn't say where the ball is, so we got to do this ourselves, at their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10. They pitch to the left, lowering his shoulder. Flag comes out late as they ran left behind the tackle, Aguzzi, the guard Delaney, and the center Fogel.
Yeah, we'll see what this flag is here. Yeah, real tough going so far for our beloved senior Matt Harvey, who's currently, 1 of 7 for 3 yards to start this game. It looks like Newton's going to get another holding call here.
Second holding call against Newton.
Yeah, it looks like Newton's getting all the penalties so far, but Adelboro just not able to really get anything going, no momentum going on offense. Hopefully the defense can come up with a big stop here with Newton starting behind the line here and starting a 1st and 20.
Jim Winters was considering declining that, but when he realized it wasn't a 1-yard gain, it was a 4-yard gain, he said, all right, we'll take the penalty. So the line of scrimmage is now the Tigers' own 12-yard line. 1st down, 20 yards to go. They lead 6-0. Clock moving. Inside 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half.
Clock moving and your hourglass moving.
Yes.
There you go.
Back to pass. Middle screen. It's caught. Nice blocks out front by the offensive line, especially Joe Aguzzi. All the way to his own 43-yard line. Tackle made by Nathan Lally.
Yeah, Lally really made a touchdown-saving stop there. Again, this Newton offense is really having a lot of success on their screen passes and swing passes here.
Yeah.
And Attleboro's defense just can't contain it. Sets them up with another big gain and another 1st down.
Must have stepped out of bounds because they're marking it at the 38. So a 26-yard gain on that play.
Who caught that ball?
Harvey, and they try to run Harvey, number 6, left. Breaks 1 tackle. He's going to get about a 5 or 6-yard gain. Riendo went on the stop, along with number 61, Marsh. It's going to be 2nd, and we'll call it 5. So Newton North wants to get the ball to Harvey like Adelboro wants to get the ball to Rivera. Line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, for
their own 43. 2nd and a long 5.
Yep, that gives DJ Harvey for Newton 30 yards on the ground now on 6 carries and a catch for 22.
Farnese is the wide receiver to the right. He's a two-way player. Rolling right. Pressured by Huntington, intercepted by Aiden Pantages.
There he goes.
Down the left sideline, gets a block from Marr, pulled out of bounds by Harvey at the 15-yard line of Newton. Pantages with the interception because of the pass rush of Huntington.
It all started with the pass rush, Paul. You said it right on. You hit the nail right on the head there. Pass rush gets to him, able to get to Willen. Willen just nowhere to go with the ball, just throws it right into Pantages' chest. Easy interception for Pantages, who also plays wide receiver on offense.
Yeah, again, missed the first quarter. Good to have Aiden back on the field. He's made an impact already. So with some changes on the offensive line now, Marr the right guard, Riendo moves to left guard, Gray's the left tackle. Williams, who missed the first quarter, back in at right tackle. Rivera to the right of Harvey. They fake the inside handoff to Mikey Huntington. Rivera tries to run left, cuts inside. Nice tackle. First hit by number 56 for the Tigers. Defensive tackle Mark Tempesta.
Yeah, after that first drive and seeing those first handful of plays for Newton, Rivera was able to pick up a ton of yards on that first drive, and it looks like they've made some adjustments on defense. They're really collapsing the hole and really getting after Rivera.
We'll be generous and call that a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Just outside the 12-yard line. Adelboro trails 6-0. Bunch formation on the left. That's the short side. Counter to the right. Rivera cuts back left. Lowers his shoulder. Booms towards the goal line. Nice hit between Rivera and number 4, strong safety Adam Lee.
Yeah, great job on that stacked receiver set. They were able to pull I think they pulled Keelan Jones and they pulled the left guard, opening up a nice whole running lane for Rivera to go right through the middle there. And he was able to truck over a couple guys too for a massive gain there, setting up 1st and goal.
9-yard gain to the 3, 1st and goal, as Ryan said. And again, old school wing T formation. Huntington at fullback right wing, or slot comes in motion left. They give it to Rivera, running right behind the guard, Marr, the center, Hayes, and the tackle Williams. Getting those 4 starters back on the field for the second quarter has made a difference. We're tied at 6.
Oh, yeah, fantastic job. All set up by the interception by Pantages, which gives the momentum back to the Bombardiers. And then Rivera just did the rest, honestly, at that point.
They list Rivera, who's also a track star, qualified for the States. They list Rivera at 5'9", 160. I don't think he's that big, but boy, he runs hard. Snap is down.
Oh, nice kick.
Place kick is up. The snap was by number 75, Jamison Black. The kick by number 11, Justin Galvin. 7-6 Bombardier lead with 8:57 to go in the first half.
Yeah, that missed extra point by Newton might loom large here, Paul.
Every point's going to matter tonight. 3-play, 15-yard try for the Bombardiers. That's how to capitalize on a turnover, eh, Ryan?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what this Bombardier team needed.
And Newton North had played flawless before that. Well, not flawless. They had committed 3 penalties. But
they've committed quite a bit of penalties here in the early going.
I forgot to put a penalties category on.
I did too. That's
don't
okay.
worry about it.
Not really all that important of a stat for us, I guess, right?
Well, don't ever say that.
Maybe for the official stat keepers.
And the coaches.
Yeah, and the coaches.
A little more gray hair with every flag thrown. Kicking off is former soccer player Nick Graber.
Oh, there you go.
Line drive, base hit kick, fielded at his own 28-yard line, scooped up, finds a hole, ripped to the turf by number 80 for the Bombardiers. That's Landon Vieira. That nice return by number 3, Clark Gates.
Yeah, Clark Gates was able to scoop up that ball like a ground ball to shortstop there and able to get a really good return out of that, setting them up really close to midfield.
They're at their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers trailing by 10. Boy, makes a bit of a difference having 4 starters on the field for the second quarter.
Oh, no question.
That didn't play the first.
No question.
Defensive ends are Jackson Huntington and Marr. Riendo and Marsh are their tackles. Rivera, Bassett, the outside linebackers. Jones stays in an inside linebacker. They're having trouble blocking Jackson Huntington. He was in the quarterback's face again, and Hayden Willen wisely threw that away.
Yeah, sure did. Again, Newton's trying to set up a screen pass like they have been all night, and they've had a lot of success with it. But again, Attleboro's Bombardier defense is really making adjustments on those screen passes now, you can tell.
For the benefit of our Newton North fans, they get pretty sensitive about this up there. They're Newton North. Because there's Newton North and there's Newton South.
Not Newton. Newton North. Okay.
So just call them North,
Newton North
or the Tigers.
The Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers and the Lions in the same city.
Mm-hmm. But no Bears. Shame on you, Massachusetts. Shame on you.
Running back is to the left of the quarterback. Right slot comes in motion. Shuttle pass to the right slot. That's number 10, A.J. Gordon. He is strung out and taken down.
Jackson.
Jackson Huntington again.
Jackson Huntington all over the field on defense tonight for sure. Little shovel pass. to number 10 there, A.J. Gordon, who's been pretty busy on that offense tonight too. Tried to break it outside, and a great job by Mr. Huntington there to bring him down behind the line, setting up a really long third down.
5-yard loss, so it's 3rd and 15 as Newton North looks to the sideline to get to the plays. The other Newton coaches, Greg DeConcilius, Ken Paulson, John McNamara, Napoleon Miller, and Donovan Fanor. And Tommy Burns, Attleboro's defensive coordinator, was hugging it out with one of the Newton North coaches before the game. I wonder if they played together at Framingham State. Trips to the right, pistol formation, one receiver left. Willen back to pass, has time, rolls to his right, tosses. What a beautiful catch by number 3, Clark Gage. He is going to be a little short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 4 at the Adelboro 44.
Yeah. Willen had a ton of time to throw back there. Not a ton of pressure. Was able to escape the pocket. Let his receivers kind of free up and get open within that zone. Big gain on 3rd down, setting up a manageable 4th down for Newton North.
That was an 11-yard gain, so it's 4th and 4. What are the passing stats for?
He's 7 of 10 now for 80 yards.
Good arithmetic.
With a touchdown and an interception.
And there's the Newton North coach on the sideline. That's who Tommy Burns was talking to before the game, screaming instructions to the team. Twins both ways. Left side is the wide side of the field. They're heading left to right. Flags down.
False start.
And Newton was confused before that. Newton North.
Newton North, Paul. Newton North, Paul.
7:39 to go in the first half. That's the 4th penalty against the Tigers. It'll be 4th and 9 at the Attleboro 49. They'll punt.
Huge penalty there for Newton North. Pushing them back an additional 5 yards, and that takes the 4th down opportunity out of their hands.
And watch for a fake.
Watch for the fake for sure.
As their punter is their quarterback, senior Hayden Willen, senior captain. We don't have the height and weight for their players, but he's a good-sized kid.
Yeah, and is very efficient tonight so far throwing the ball.
Adelboro, one receiver. They're going for the block. High snap. Rivera just misses blocking that. Pantages lets it bounce. Short punt. Oh, look at Rivera. He can't believe he didn't block that punt. And Willen said something to him in a joking way as they headed off the field. Like, nice draw. Or as Maxwell Smart might have said, missed it
by that much. Yeah, high snap on that punt. Rivera was able to explode through and came probably within milliseconds of blocking that punt.
Just a 21-yard punt as Adelboro takes over at their own 28-yard line. They lead 7-6, 7.5 minutes to go, first half. Here's that bunch formation. They fake a counter. Harvey rolls right, gets a nice block from Haste. Has Pantages deep. Oh, knocked away at the last second by A.J. He came to play today, Gordon.
Yeah, Harvey was able to set his feet there and escape the pocket. Had plenty of time to throw. Found his man, Pantages, deep. Again, a little bit underthrown for Pantages with double coverage there, but Pantages almost made a phenomenal play on that ball.
Boy, number 10 in the black, or the white, excuse me, A.J. Gordon, starting at slot receiver on offense and free safety on defense. That's his second big pass breakup. 2nd and 10, Pantages is wide left, being covered by Aiden Fernese. They give to Rivera, inside, outside to the left, gets to the edge. Knocked out of bounds by Fernese, and number 4, Adam Lee, the strong safety. It's going to be so 2nd and 10, it's going to be 3rd and...
Looks like 5?
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
4-yard gain for Rivera. Nice play by the right cornerback, Fernese, and the strong safety Lee, who's really more like, depending on the formation, almost comes up like an extra linebacker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess that first down play, they wanted to take a shot on first down there for Coach Winters, and then 2nd down, go to Old Reliable and your running back, Adrian Rivera, setting up a manageable 3rd down and about 6 yards here, folks.
Their own 32, heading right to left, trips to the right. Jackson Huntington out wide. Matt Harvey looks that way, looks over the middle. Now has to scramble to the left, taken down from behind. Second hit made by number 57, John Jaragai, I believe. First hit was made by Locke Erlinson. Yes, number 20.
Yeah, you saw Harvey wanting to go to his first read there on Pantages. He was just covered deep down the field. You got to, as a quarterback, your internal clock starts to go off. You got to escape the pocket once that first read isn't there, especially with how much Harvey's been pressured this season.
8-yard loss, 4th and 14. McFarland punts over midfield. Thinking about running that back was number 12, Aiden Fernese, and then made the right decision to get out of the way. That was a low line drive punt. Great roll for the Bombardiers.
Solid little rugby style kick there, you could say.
So line of scrimmage was the 24. Newton North will take over at their own 36.
We haven't really been used to this too much this season, Paul. A really closely contested, tight, physical football game. You know, both these teams at 1-7, unfortunately, missing the playoffs, and unfortunately, not a ton to play for anymore. But you can tell these kids are still playing hard and still wanting to win for their school.
That's a 40-yard punt with the roll. 1st and 10, North at their own 36. Trips to the left. Now they send the running back out that way. They fake short. They go deep. Receivers out there. Broken up. Beautiful interception.
Did he pick it? Yes, he did.
Michael Huntington.
Wow. Mikey Huntington, yet again. This defense has held up very, very well because of Mikey Huntington and Adrian Rivera. Those two guys at the linebacker position, and what a phenomenal catch, a contested catch by Mikey Huntington, who also plays wide receiver on offense.
Yeah, the receiver was open early. The pass was a high arcing pass, allowing Huntington to get back into the play, playing the H-back today, kind of like a tight end hybrid position. What a beautiful interception. Mikey Huntington, Sean Marr, and Hayden Desper, boy, have they improved and playing really good football last 2 or 3 games. Oh, heavy run defense formation. Adelboro tries to run left, option with Harvey, a late pitch to Rivera. Harvey had already gained 3 or 4 yards before he pitched it to Rivera.
Yeah, I don't think Rivera was expecting that pitch, Paul.
Yeah.
Harvey able to find it, and Rivera was really close to him there. I think Rivera almost fumbled the ball. Great job by Adrian to hold on to that ball there and still gain quite a good chunk of yards there.
Apologies, Tiger fans. I think the tackle was by number 7, Nathan Walsh. I'm not sure. 8-yard gain for Rivera. Technically, it should be like 3 for Harvey, 5 for Rivera, but we're not going to get that involved. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Line of scrimmage was their own 30. Now they're at their own 37. Had my head down as they run right up the middle behind the center Haste and the guards Riendo and Marr. 1st down.
38 to the 45-yard line.
Is that Rivera?
About a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, for the 37 to the 45, yeah. 8 if you want to be generous. Bombardiers.
Yeah, 12 rushes already for Adrian Rivera for 56 yards.
Defensive tackles are Kane and Tempesta for the Tigers. Defensive ends, Brambilla and Juragai. They're good ones. Inside linebackers, Harvey and Walsh. Outside linebacker, Papageorgiou. Leave the strong safety. Rivera tries to run right. Official has the flag out. Waves it, throws it. I think this is going against the Bombardiers. It was 1st and 10 at their own 45. Might have been a holding call. 7-6 Attleboro, clock stop, 4:06 to go in the half. I got one right, Brian.
There you go. Yeah, I think they got our man left tackle Cam Gray on that hold there. The back judge saw that clear as day. And I kind of saw it too, hoping it would miss it because, technically there's holding on every play, right? But, yeah, clear as day, easy call to make.
It's number 50 for Newton North. He's now in. Oh, that's Brambilla. Plays right tackle on offense, defensive end on defense. 1st and 20. Bombardiers back to their own 30-yard line. Kamara comes in motion, slips. They give it back to Kamara. He wants to throw. Pantages is out there.
He's open.
Pantages has got
throw.
it. Makes the catch. Dragged out at the 9-yard line. beautifully conceived play. Nice tackle at the end by number 12, Farnese. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hunter Kamara, the backup quarterback.
Yes.
Hunter Kamara gets the pitch. He's able to set his feet, find Pantages. Not a perfect spiral throw on that, but he is able to catch him in stride. What a throw. What an absolute perfect throw.
He's actually the third quarterback. The backup is freshman Braden Jones. But Hunter Kamara, quarterback, you don't see this often. He's listed in the program as a quarterback and middle linebacker.
How big of a gain was that?
The game was from their own 30 to the plus 10.
Holy smokes.
So that's 40 plus 20. That's a 60-yard gain.
For
60
Pantages, his
yards.
first catch of the night for 60 yards.
Confusion in the backfield. No, that was a fake. Harvey rolls left.
There he is.
Flat to Rivera.
Mr. Rivera, yet again.
Bombardiers.
Great job by this Adelboro offense. Coach Winters going into his bag of tricks, pulling out a lot of misdirection and a lot of trick plays tonight, and they're paying off for sure. And a great read by Harvey there in the flat. Rivera's wide open. When you see Rivera open with space, get him the ball, and he's going to take you to pay dirt. What a great offensive drive by Adelboro there to regain the lead and actually, not regain the lead, but stretch the lead.
So 5:30. And right now, there's 3:03 to go. PAT is good. Second PAT for Justin Galvin. It is Attleboro 14, the Newton North Tigers 6. And that was a 4-play, 70-yard drive from 5:30 to 3:03. So 27, a 2-minute, 27-second drive. We'll be right back.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in 1983, owner Angelo Cavalieri is proud of their 33 years of service to the Adelboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meeting or get-together, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back. Nick Graber will kick off. Attleboro's got a dynamite soccer team this year. Just 1 loss on the year. 4 draws. Oh, Nick is not kicking off. This is going to be number 11, Justin Galvin. Graber kicked off earlier. Galvin's going to kick off right to left. 14-7 Attleboro. 3:03 to go, first half. Line drive kick. Fielded at his own 12 by Gordon, trying to get to the wall on the left, comes up the middle, still at his feet. Boy, does he run like Rivera, still on his feet, grinding, looks like a rugby maul. He was first initially hit, received that ball at the 12, was initially hit at about the 25-yard line. They didn't take him down until past the 40.
You saw a lot of bombardiers just kind of diving at him and trying to take out his legs, not wrapping up. And, you know, the physicality of Gordon there was able to just push the pile, and then his Newton North teammates able to join in on the party and push him out past the 40-yard line.
So Newton North at their own 41, first and 10, trailing 14-6, going left to right, 2:48 to go in the half. Trips to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Pistol formation in the backfield. Rivera looks like he's going to blitz off the right edge. He does, and they swing pass that way. Gets down to the edge.
There he goes.
Breaks a tackle at the 30-yard line, still at his feet, into the end zone. And the exact spot, that would have been Rivera's responsibility on pass defense.
Yep,
he blitzed.
Yep, it sure would have. Again, another swing pass or a screen pass for Newton North, and he's able to find space. I don't know who scored that touchdown.
That's what I'm trying to find out. A big guy made that reception. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, he got the ball in space there. Got the ball in space, was able to turn on the afterburners, and then just one man to beat. When you're running at a full steam, it's tough for that Bombardier defender to kind of start to break down and make that tackle when the runner's at full speed.
According to Leo Johnson, the PA, that was DJ Harvey. Boy, oh boy, you see Harvey, number 6 and number 10, Gordon, they've come to play. And they're going to go for it too. So that's a 59-yard touchdown pass. They're going for 2-point conversion. Willen rolls to the right. Gets by Huntington. Nice pass defense. Pantages tips the pass away. Looked like open in the back of the end zone was number 3, Clark Gates, but Aiden shows his closing speed, tips it away. Attleboro maintains a 14-12 lead after the one-play, 59-yard drive. The swing pass from Willen to number 6, DJ Harvey.
Yep, DJ Harvey, two catches on the night for 81 yards. His first catch for 22 yards, second catch for that touchdown for 59.
So it's Adelboro 14, Newton North 12, and the difference? Attleboro 2 for 2 on point after attempts. Newton North missed their first PAT attempt kick, went for 2 there, and because of the pass defense of Aiden Pantages, Attleboro holds the lead. Boy, that quieted down the Attleboro crowd real quick, huh?
Yeah, both these teams playing in consolation games. If you don't think they're trying and they're not playing hard, you are mistaken, folks. They are really going after it tonight. Tough physical game, very similar offenses and defenses here. Definitely our closest game of the year, I would say, other than that Franklin game.
Right. A 21-14 Franklin victory. Attleboro led 14-7 at half. Pooch kick from left to right, bounces, gets past Mikey Huntington, flops on the ball at about his own 20-yard line.
Pooch kick, recovered by Michael Huntington.
Pretty good evening for the Huntington brothers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so we got 2.5 minutes left, Paul. Up by 2. Got the ball around our own 20 here, I believe.
Just over the 20, so.
See if this Bombardier offense can get going.
Again, the offensive line now. Haste is back at center. The guards on the left, Riendo, on the right, Marr. The tackles on the left, Gray. On the right, the sophomore Williams. Trips to the left. And now they send Rivera that way. Oops, and that's a forward pass, incomplete. That's a play that Newton North has used so well tonight. Attleboro tried to run it. Aiden Rivera with the old trying to run before the catch was made trick.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, Matt Harvey having a really rough night. If it wasn't for some of these trick plays and these big plays that this Bombardier offense has had, it would be a tough game. Unfortunately for Harvey, he's only 3 of 10 so far for 13 yards.
And then Kamara has a 60-yard completion, and Kellen Jones had a
22-yard
completion. 2nd and 10, Bombardiers, their own 21, 2:29 to go in the half. Trips to the left, same formation. They swing that way to Rivera. Fake to Rivera. One-on-one coverage to Pantages.
Yeah, throw the flag. Oh.
Incomplete. Nice defense by number 11, Milo Schneider. And Matt's got a hell of an arm. That ball didn't come out of his hand right.
No, not quite, but Pantages had an opportunity to catch that ball. I thought his arm was getting held back by the defender there. Little questionable on no pass interference or a holding call, but
you know what?
I guess the refs are letting these boys play.
Well, that or you watch too much NFL football.
Yeah, that too.
At high school level, again, as long as you're making a play on the ball, they'll let them battle. Flag down against the Bombardiers, holding. In the NFL, if a defensive back breathes too hard or passes wind, that's a spot foul, pass interference. They let them play a little more in high school, as God herself intended when she invented the great sport of American football. So Adelboro's back to their own 11-yard line after the flag. It is 2nd and 20. They lead by 2 with 2:21 to go in the half. Tight bunch formation to the right. That's the short side. Rivera right. Inside handoff to Huntington coming left. Breaks a couple of tackles. Nice pursuit by the Tiger defense. That's going to be a 3-yard gain for Mikey Huntington. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Yeah, I think that might have been a read play there for Harvey. I think he had a lot better option if he gave the ball to Rivera. A lot more space on that right side, on the weak side of the defense. But Mikey Huntington was still able to pick up a few yards there on 2nd down.
I could be wrong. We'll have to look at the replay when I get home tonight. I thought he did give it to Rivera, and then Rivera had an inside.
Oh, and then he gave it to him? Okay. That play I was watching
yes,
during pregame. Okay.
The question
Must not have seen Rivera hand the ball off.
Yeah, the question is, did the right guard Marr pull on that play? Timeout on the field, I believe, called by the Tigers. Again, their head coach, Nick Capodalupo, in his 4th season, not counting the COVID year, 3rd year as the head coach. He was a longtime assistant. He played his high school ball for the Tigers and then at Salve Regina. You ever been to Salve Regina?
I can't say that I have.
Stunningly beautiful campus in Rhode Island. In the South Shore, it's Salve Regina. And the North Shore of Massachusetts, it's Endicott College. I challenge you to find prettier campuses than those.
All right.
And Jim Winters, the Attleboro coach in his 2nd year, former Foxborough High quarterback and UMass Dartmouth quarterback. 3rd and 17, Bombardiers will call it their own 14-yard line, and I'm being a bit generous. 2:08 to go in the half. Shotgun snap, Harvey back. Wants to hit Pantages up the sideline. That looked like pass interference.
That was a lot of contact.
Wow. And no call.
Definitely threw Pantages off the route. These refs are definitely letting these boys play tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was playing the man, not the ball.
Yeah, that was a little bit different.
And I think that was free safety. Well, was that free safety or the cornerback?
Is that A.J. Gordon again?
I'm not sure if that was Milo Schneider. If it wasn't, it was A.J. Gordon again. Adelboro now with McFarland in his bright green shoes. He'll be punting from just about his own goal line. 4th and 17, Bombardiers, their own 14. Newton North return. Whoa! Punt is almost blocked.
He ran
by
into
number
him.
50.
That's going to be a 15 yards. That's going to be 15 yards, Paul.
I think that'll be 5 for running in.
Running.
Another beautiful
he
punt
definitely
by
fell
McFarland.
into him.
Beautiful punt, McFarland. That got over midfield. That would be another 40-yard punt.
Yeah, running into him. Okay.
Yeah. 5-yard penalty. If I'm Adelboro, decline that. That's a 40-yard punt. You're not going to do much better than that at the high school level.
Yeah, I think he is going to decline the penalty. Oh, no, he's bringing back. Oh, well.
Unofficially, 5th penalty against the Tigers. Okay, keep in mind, the line of scrimmage would have been the Tiger 48. You're giving them another chance to block this? I would have taken, high school, a 40-yard punt. That's Coach Jim.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah,
You're right.
Coach Jim Winters has forgotten more about football than I know, but I would have taken my chances there and gone with a 40-yard punt. Number 50, Brambilla, great two-way or outstanding two-way player. Now this time Newton North going for the return. Fielded at the Adelboro 45 on the dead run, and because Adelboro accepted the penalty, Newton North has gained 22 yards in field position.
You hit the nail right on the head, Paul. You really did it. Tough choice there to make for Coach Winters. I believe me and you were agree on this one.
Short punt, outstanding return by number 10. So instead of having the ball at their own 48, they've got the ball.
Coach Winters is way out there on the field.
Might be a flag against Newton North. The original line of scrimmage before the penalty.
Oh, he fair catch.
Is the Adelboro 35.
So I guess he called for a fair catch?
Oh, okay.
And then okay.
So they're not going to gain 22 yards on this.
So they're only going to gain.
But now they're going to mark a penalty off from where he called the fair catch.
Oh, so they're starting at about 5 yard. So what? The punt, they would have started at their own. They would have started.
They would have started at the first punt. They would have started at their own 48.
Okay, so it's a 4-yard difference after the penalty.
Yeah, because he called for a fair catch inside the Adelboro 45. Now Newton North takes possession at the Adelboro 48. 4 yards, no big deal. Get off the coach's back, Paul.
If it wasn't for the penalties, I've got your back, Paul. If it wasn't for the penalties, it would have been a 22-yard difference, folks.
1st and 10, Tigers trailing the Bombardiers 14-12, 1:37 to go in the half. There's that screen pass again. Big rush. Rivera makes the tackle in the open field this time.
Yeah, Coach Winters learned from that first time. Do not blitz Rivera on a screen pass look. And that's exactly what he did. Rivera wraps him up below the waist, makes a great tackle, holds him to a minimal gain on that screen pass, and 1:15 to go, and they're moving fast.
Screen pass to Harvey, gain of 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 7 at the Adelboro 46. Willen back to pass, rolls to the left. That's the short side. Gets to the sideline. Almost knocked out of bounds by Marsh. Nice gain by Willen, Hayden Willen. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Stops the clock there. Smart decision by Willen. Nowhere to go with the ball, able to escape the pocket and keep his feet in bounds even for a few extra yards.
Yeah, got back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it the 46.
Yeah, I thought he was easily dead and dry in the backfield there.
3rd and long 7, short 8 yards. Clock stopped with 1:01 to go. Big play for the Tigers. Scoreboard says 3rd and 8.
Big play for this Bombardier defense, too, to hold them to no points before halftime and hopefully go into the half with the lead.
Here's that formation. 4 wide receivers to the right.
We know
Bissett
what's
comes
coming.
over.
Fake
They fake
screen.
the screen. Oh!
Ooh, just dropped it.
The solo receiver on the left was wide open on a quick slant because Adelboro was so concerned about the 4 receivers on the other side. And you're right, Ryan just tried to run before he caught it.
Yep, there's that screen pass look with the 4 bunched wide receivers on the near side and the lone wide receiver on the other. And he looked one way to go to the screen, fakes the screen, and goes the other way to his receiver on the slant. Receiver just couldn't hold on.
They're in punt formation. Watch out as they're all still looking towards the sideline, and the quarterback is the punter. Rolls right. Now tries to rugby
blocked.
kick it. Blocked
There
by
he goes.
Rivera.
Let's
Picked
see.
up by Jackson Huntington. A block throw
There goes
by Rivera.
Jackson.
Huntington is in the end zone.
What a fantastic play by this Attleboro special teams. The Huntington brothers have been huge tonight, and it's showing up here on that special teams play especially. I don't know what the punter was really thinking there. Was it a fake,
It was
Paul, or was it
originally
an option to be a fake?
It was an option to be a fake. The receiver was covered, so he tried to do one of those rugby-style punts while running to his right. And then Adrian Rivera blocked the punt. Jackson Huntington picks the ball up. Then Adrian Rivera
Makes
threw
a solid block. Yep.
which allowed Huntington to sprint about, hold on here, which allowed Huntington to sprint, we're going to call it 35 yards into the end zone.
Yeah, what a play by that Adelboro special teams.
And the PAT is good. 3-4-3 on the day by number 11, Justin Galvin, long snapper number 75, Jamison Black. It is 21-12 Bombardiers, and my heart bleeds a little bit for the Newton North players and coaching staff. Tough break there.
Yeah, real tough break, and that missed extra point is starting to loom large here, Paul.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that missed extra point, it could still be a 1-score game, but now it's a 9-point game for it's a 9-point lead for the Bombardiers and a 2-score lead, hopefully going into halftime with 40 seconds left.
You know, I know the Bombardiers have not won a Hockomock League game yet. Neither has North Attleboro for the first time in my memory. North Attleboro has had one losing season in the past 27 years. Might even be 29
insane.
years. Neither North or Attleboro has a league win this year.
Wow.
But maybe I'm biased. There has got to be a spot in the Hockomock League All-Stars for Adrian Rivera.
Absolutely, no question. He has been, I would say, the heart and soul of this team. Like you said earlier during the pregame off air with me, he gives 100% on every play, no matter how many plays he's playing on offense or defense.
And he's playing with a banged-up shoulder tonight. Missed the second half against Taunton with a bad left shoulder. He's back tonight, ready to go. 21-12 Attleboro, 41 seconds to go in the half. Kicking right to left is Justin Galvin. Fielding at his own 14-yard line. Coming up the left sideline, another good kickoff return for Newton North. That's on the far sideline. I think Kamara had the tackle.
Yep, he sure did.
I think the return was number 12, Adrian Fernese. But the Tigers have had some good kickoff returns today. They're at their own 39-yard line. 34 seconds to go in the first half.
Yep, 34 seconds, and Newton North still, I believe, has 2 timeouts left, so they still have plenty of time to try and get within range to possibly get some points before the half. Dropping back to pass here. Throws to the near sideline, and a great catch by number 12.
Thank you, Ryan. I was still
great catch by number 12, Adrian Farnese, on the throw there by Willen. Able to get out of bounds, stop the clock with 29 seconds left, and get a first down.
So they go from their own 39 to their own 49. That's 10 yards. First and 10, Willen in a shotgun formation. Going to the right, out of bounds, Rivera on the coverage, intended receiver, A.J. Gordon. Boy, those two have had a battle today.
Yeah, they sure have. A.J. Gordon gave Rivera a nice little shove there while the ball was in the air.
You're not intercepting that. Second down, 10 yards to go. Newton North trailing 21-12, 23 seconds to go in the half. Fun game.
Oh, yeah, a lot of fun here.
Twins both ways, right side's the wide side of the field. Willen takes the shotgun snap. Huntington rushes from the left side, throw over the middle. It's caught, trying to get to the sideline, breaking the tackle of Jones. Now he's in the middle of the field. Kamara comes back to make the tackle, but a first down reception, A.J. Gordon.
God, A.J. Gordon's really tough to tackle in that open field. He's really quick on his feet, really agile, and you got a hurry up offense going here. How big a gain was that, Paul?
That was from the 49. There's the timeout, I believe, called the Bombardiers. The original line of scrimmage was their own 49. The ball now is at the Adelboro 37. So that's 13 plus 1, 14 yards. And 6 seconds to go. Who called that timeout? Oh, okay. And they're putting 8 seconds back at the clock. Poor Leo, they have their press box window closed. They're toasty warm in there. We've got to keep it open for the atmosphere for our broadcast. Mm-hmm. And they're putting 8 seconds back on the clock. So there were no timeouts called. There was a bit of a scuffle on the field. And there I'm glad the officials did not throw any flags.
Agreed. They are letting them play tonight, that's for sure, Paul.
Yeah.
Minus the obvious holding and penalties that have been called so far in this game.
I don't know what the holdup is now.
I think they're having some technical difficulties down and communicating.
Oh,
with
9
the press
seconds
box.
he wants.
9 seconds.
Must be a Ted Williams fan. For those who don't know, Ted Williams wore number 9. In one of the biggest insults to Ted Williams' legacy, that was my number in high school baseball. A Punch and Judy hitting third baseman who always swung at the first pitch. Back to pass over the middle, wide open, making the catch. Fernese, I believe, breaks a couple of tackles, brought down at the Adelboro 25-yard line. Willen to number 12, Adrian Fernese.
It looks like that's halftime.
That's going to be the end of the first half.
So he went from the 37 to the 25. That was a 12-yard gain, and that's the half. The Bombardiers, on the strength of a 3-yard Adrian Rivera touchdown run, a 10-yard Adrian Rivera touchdown reception, and then an Adrian Rivera blocked punt, scooped up by Jackson Huntington. Rivera threw the block to Spring Huntington, and it is 21-12, Attleboro over Newton North at the end of the first half of play. We'll be back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
You're listening to WARA 1320 AM Attleboro.
Call Paul. 508-222-1320. Toll free from anywhere. Just use a friend's phone.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Adelboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Adelboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Falls AC, 8 W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. It is the Attleboro High School Band playing a little bit of Superstition without the lead guitarist today. Rats. Let's hear a little bit of this, and then we'll give you some stats.
How can you play Superstition without the lead guitarist, Paul? Like, come on, guys.
Because they've been practicing it all season. It's a shame because a couple of weeks ago, the home game against Franklin, the young lady on lead guitar did a great job. Anyway, what do we got? We're at halftime here at Tozer Cassidy Field. Consolation game. Attleboro against the Newton North Tigers. Bombardiers with a 21-12 halftime lead. What do you got for stats, Ryan?
And we got some stats here, some offensive stats for y'all. We'll start with the Newton North Tigers here. Quarterback number 8, Mr. Willen. Mr. Hayden Willen currently is 12 of 18 for 176 yards with 2 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. Big first half for Mr. Willen. That Newton North offense has been really spreading the ball around for quite a few guys with those swings and screen passes. Got wide receiver number 6, Harvey, who's also an H-back. Currently has 6 rushes for 30 yards and has 4 catches for 84 yards and that touchdown, that big 59-yard touchdown on the, I think it was the second or third drive of the game there.
Actually, he had a touch. Oh, you're right.
Wherever the 59-yarder was.
1, 2, 3, 4th drive of the game.
4th drive, yep. So Harvey's probably that big key factor on offense for Newton North. You got also number 10, Gordon, who's been very heavily involved in that screen game as well. He currently has 6 catches for 43 yards with that 7-yard touchdown catch. Number 12, Farnese, and number 3, Gates, who have also been involved in the game. Number 3, Gates currently has 2 catches for 40 yards, a big 29-yard catch and an 11-yard catch. And number 12, Fournette, currently has 3 catches for 29 yards. So a lot of passing around, spreading the ball around for that Newton North offense. Honestly, if it wasn't for that missed extra point and a lot of shooting themselves in the foot with a lot of penalties on offense, it might be a closer game.
Yeah, and the botched fake punt, unfortunately. What do you got for the Bombardiers, who've had 3 different players complete a pass?
Oh, yeah, 3 different players to complete a pass, which is absolutely insane. Kamara is probably your highlight in the passing game. He is 2 of 2 for 70 yards and a touchdown. including that big 60-yard pass to Mr. Pantages, who has that one lone catch so far, but he's had a lot of targets and a lot of opportunities in coverage.
Yep.
Really physical. The corners and receivers are playing physical. Questionable pass interference or no pass interference, but the refs are letting them play out there.
Yeah, consistent both ways.
Yep, for sure. And, of course, we harp on it week after week, folks. Adrian Rivera, definitely your MVP. He's gotten the most workload tonight. He currently has 2 catches for 20 yards with that 10-yard touchdown catch from Kamara, and he currently has 12 carries for 56 yards, getting a big tote tonight. But we need to highlight the Huntington brothers in this first half, don't we?
Yes.
Both on offense and defense, the Huntington brothers are making an impact. Mikey, on the offensive side of the football, making the most impact on the offensive side.
Yep.
Currently with 3 catches for 25 yards. And again, a lot of opportunities. But again, those Huntington brothers playing lights out on both offense and defense tonight.
Jackson Huntington, the senior, Mikey, the junior. It was Jackson's pressure rushing the passer in the second quarter, which led to Aiden Pantages' interception. He returned that all the way to the 15-yard line. And then, of course, after the block punt by Rivera late in the first half, it was Jackson Huntington who scooped that up and ran it about 36 yards for a touchdown after the great block by Rivera.
Yeah, real fun first half to watch and spectate. I've had a tough time trying to keep up with the stats and watching the game at the same time. There's just so much going on. It's been a phenomenal first half of football. Probably the best first half we've seen this Bombardier team play this season,
Most entertaining,
Paul.
that's for darn sure. Adelboro had the ball first, moved from their own 48 to the 24-yard line of the Tigers, where they had to turn the ball over on downs. Then the Tigers took over at their own 30, embarked on an 11-play, 70-yard, 5-minute and 5-second drive. They had a 1st and 21 after a holding penalty, a 4-yard pass, a 16-yard run by D.J. Harvey, who's played well offensively and defensively. His drive ended with a touchdown pass to number 10, A.J. Gordon, on a wide screen. That's where they have 4 receivers on one side of the field. PAT was no good, 6-0 Newton North. Attleboro generated 1 first down. Attleboro had a fake punt where Kellen Jones had a 17-yard pass to Forte. Where was it? Tyson Forte to keep the drive going. The drive eventually stalled. North took over at their own 22, made it as far as their own 43, and that's when the Jackson Huntington pass rush led to the Aiden Pantages interception near midfield, ran it back to the 15-yard line. 3 plays later, Adrian Rivera bulled into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown run. PAT was good.
What a physical run that was, too.
Yes, exactly right.
Big boy run.
7-6 lead, running that behind the line of Gray, Riendo, Haste, Marr, and Williams. The teams exchanged punts, and then an interception by Mikey Huntington. Forgot about that. Adelboro took advantage of that and turned it into a score as they drove 70 yards in just 4 plays. The big play, Harvey to Kamara, who's the third quarterback on the depth chart and second middle linebacker on the depth chart. He threw a 60-yard bomb to Aiden Pantages. Rivera finished off the drive. My notes have Harvey throwing that touchdown pass to Rivera.
Oh, you do?
Not
Okay.
Kamara,
Okay.
but close enough for government work. The Tigers came right back. A 1-play, 59-yard drive as Hayden Willen hit D.J. Harvey, the running back, in the left flat as Rivera was blitzing. DJ went right to that vacated spot, caught the ball, broke at least 3 or 4 tackles. 54 yards into the end zone. They went for 2, and it was no good due to the pass defense of Aiden Pantages.
And then you saw on that very next drive, Coach Winters decided not to blitz Rivera, and Rivera makes the solid tackle on the ball carrier on the same exact screen pass.
There's some love for the Adelboro High School band. Like you mean it. Outstanding job. Final score of the half came on a 4th and 7 from the Attleboro 46. Quarterback Hayden Willen is also the punter. It was an option to fake. He was rolling to his right. If the receiver was open, he was going to throw it, but the Attleboro defense diagnosed it.
Sure did.
So he decided to do one of those running, on-the-run rugby-style punts, blocked by Adrian Rivera, scooped up by Huntington. How many times do people block a punt, then throw a block? That leads to the Huntington 36-yard touchdown run. PAT was good. Third of the day for Justin Galvin.
That's Adrian Rivera in a nutshell, though, isn't it, Paul?
Really? 21-12. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
I don't like that kind of talk. Now just stop it. It upsets me.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high schools. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
See, when I turn the microphones on, they can actually hear us.
Yeah, there you go.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. Attleboro will kick off right to left with a 21-12 lead as we wait for the third quarter to begin. I'm Paul Healy, along with Ryan Doliger.
Yeah, buddy.
All-district football player down there in Virginia back in the day, and a college baseball player at Bristol.
King University in Bristol, Tennessee.
Okay. Fireballing relief pitcher. Jim Jones is our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. The coldest member of the crew, Peter Bray, on top of the press box
Poor
on camera.
Poor Pete.
Justin Galvin kicks off right to left. It is high. It'll be fielded at his own 9-yard line, dropped and then picked up. Coming to try to get to a wall on the right. That's Harvey. Nice open field tackle. Is that Desper? That's number 33, Hayden Desper. Hayden is he's been
Desper, another one of those kids that came on and started on the defensive side of the football more recently, and he's really kind of progressed and improved significantly week by week. You love to see that from your young players, especially for for next season and the seasons going forward for him.
Yeah, Hesper, a junior, started the year at free safety. Now he's at strong safety. His sister Haley, an outstanding wing on the soccer team. There's a shuttle pass going from right to left to number 10, Gordon. Wow, I thought that was going to be a 2 or 3 yard gain. The Tigers are still playing hard. He lowers his shoulder and runs behind that line of Aguzzi, Delaney, Fogel, Jurogai, and Brambilla for a first down.
Yeah, we've seen that shovel pass a couple of times from Newton North tonight. Line was able to really kind of get some penetration on that pass. Another one on the opposite side, too.
11-yard gain. Now he goes from left to right, and the flag is out. So 11 yards on the first one. That would have been a 3-yard gain, and we're going to see what the flag is for.
I think it'll be holding again.
6, and that's holding. 6th penalty against, the Newton North Tigers tonight.
Minus the holding calls, these refs are definitely letting the boys play.
Yeah. So this will be 1st and 20 at their own 21-yard line. Yeah. So an 11-yard gain, and again, when I'm benevolent czar, those are going to be rushing statistics if they're completed behind the line of scrimmage, but what do I know? Pistol formation, DJ Harvey, who's played well behind the quarterback, Willen. Back to pass, middle screen.
Rivera just ran right by
really
him.
misses a tackle, and there goes DJ Harvey, and they're not going to look at Rivera's speed. His all-state track speed, Lally chasing after him. That's going to be a 79-yard touchdown for Newton North. The middle screen has worked well all day, and that's only the second time this season I can remember Rivera missing a tackle, and there was nobody behind him.
Was that Harvey again, number 6?
That was DJ Harvey.
Yep. Jeez.
79
yards.
Yep. And that quieted the crowd quickly. It is 21-18, and we'll see if North goes for 1 or 2 here.
Yeah, that's something we don't see much. Rivera made a pretty big mistake.
Well,
flying right by him, took a bad angle on that tackle, and nothing but green grass in front of number 6 Harvey for Newton North to take it almost 80 yards for a touchdown. Tough play for Rivera there.
He's such an aggressive downhill tackler. There might have been a time where you want to set your feet. They are going to go for 2, but the real credit belongs to Willen, the quarterback, and DJ Harvey, who I'm a fan of because I grew up on Harvey Lane in Westboro.
Harvey Lane.
A 79-yard touchdown.
So you're a fan of Newton North's Harvey, but not Attleboro Bombardiers Matt Harvey. Okay. We see how it is, Paul.
Well, Harvey spells it Harvie.
Oh,
DJ spells it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's penalty, so it's a 5-yard penalty. So now the line of scrimmage is the 8, and now they'll go for a PAT. The kicker's number 8, Graham Sanger. Left-footed kicker. Off the crossbar, and no good.
Ouch.
Oh, just missed. I thought that was going to bounce over.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
So Adelboro holds a 21-18 lead. Each team with 3 touchdowns. The difference, Attleboro with 3 PATs. Newton North now with 2 failed kicks and 1 failed conversion rush. We'll be right back.
Does your back hurt
Whoops.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back. Paul Healy along with Ryan Dolinger, Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge, and on graphics. So that was a 2-play, 89-yard drive, 79 on the screen pass from Hayden Willen to DJ Harvey. Kicking off left to right. Slow pooch kick. Going back and making the running catch was Will Pliska. And Pliska's tackled at his own 35-yard line.
Yeah, great
Number
job.
34, Dylan Leone, and number 30, Costa Papagiorgio on the tackle. Yep.
Yeah, great job by Pliska there to kind of backpedal and secure the ball and make a couple of extra yards on that pooch kick. Starts at about our own 35. Let's see if Matt Harvey can get going here after his tough first half. Really not a ton of places to throw the ball. Threw a lot of deep passes in that first half to give his guys some opportunities, but just couldn't convert on any of them.
Trying to see if that's Haste at center or number 60, Ferret. Not sure. Rivera, I know he runs, breaks out of a tackle. Credit the tackle to number 7,
Right
Nathan
at the start
Walsh.
of that option play, caught the Bombardiers on a holding call.
Oh.
I think that was on 72.
So that was Harvey optioning left. Ran that once with success.
It's Cam Gray again. It's his second hold of the night.
Wow. So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Bombardiers. Line of scrimmage, their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Bombardier offense with these penalties not really doing Harvey any favors. Starting behind the line a few times tonight.
The Attleboro Area Hall of Fame will hold its 51st annual banquet Saturday, November 11th at the Attleboro Lodge of Elks. Tell you more about that later. Is that a pass to Jackson Huntington?
That's Jackson.
Huntington catches it on the left flat as the Bombardiers move right to left. In on the tackle, big number 56 for the Tigers, defensive tackle Tempesta.
They go from a 25 to the 34. So it's about a 9-yard gain, I would say.
Yeah, and it's going to be 2nd and 12.
And that was Mikey, right? Not Jackson.
No, Jackson.
Oh, it was Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his first catch of the night.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 12. Line of scrimmage, their own 30, whoops. Oh, 33, okay. They run right with Rivera.
First down.
Shoestring tackle made by number 7, inside linebacker Nathan Walsh as he runs right
13.
behind Hayes the center, Marr the guard, and Williams the tackle.
Yeah, solid 13-yard gain there. Big physical run by Rivera that we've seen all year. Offensive line able to get some penetration on that play, and Rivera just did the rest of the work. First down for the Bombardiers. Great start to this drive after that holding call.
Wow, so both teams have overcome a 1st and 20 situation. The Tigers stacking the line of scrimmage as Adelboro has a bunch to the right. They fake the reverse to Bissett, give it to Rivera running from right to left. 3rd consecutive tackle by inside linebacker Nathan Walsh.
They'll give him 2 yards on that play.
Yep. A lot of trickery and counter motion in the backfield there.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of misdirection from that Bombardier offense. Fake it to Huntington one way, give it to Rivera on the opposite side. Not a lot of gain there to show for the Bombardier offense, but brings up a 2nd down and 8.
Their own 48-yard line moving right to left. Bunch formation on the right side. Again, the wing and the slot act as pulling guards. Rivera
Fantastic.
gets to the left edge. Tackle made by number 4.
I want to shout out Jackson Huntington on that play. Phenomenal block on the pull. Frees up Rivera for another big gain and another first down.
Wow, Jackson Huntington, the H-back on that play, acts like a pulling guard.
How many yards you give
He
him
went
on
from
that?
his own 48 to the plus 40, 12-yard gain for Rivera. So, boy, Jackson Huntington and Adrian Rivera have blocked for each other today, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, they sure have.
Adelboro at the plus 40, 1st and 10. They lead 21-18, 7:50 and clock moving to go in the 3rd
Yep,
quarter.
you can see that Newton North defense starting to stack the box now. Heavy run for the Bombardiers. Let's see if they take a shot.
Right slot, Bissett. They fake to him. Harvey back to pass. Wanted to hit Pantages. Pass is blocked. Number 50 for the Tigers. Offensive right tackle, defensive end, Ben Brambilla deflected that pass, and then it was almost picked off by Tempesta.
Yeah, just nowhere to go with the ball. Harvey couldn't get his first read. Just nowhere to go either, nowhere to scramble. The Newton North defensive line really did a great job containing Harvey within the pocket. Just nowhere to go with the ball.
There haven't been, how do I put this? There haven't been oodles of time where Harvey has been comfortable in the pocket, able to set his feet and step into a throw.
Very true.
Twins both ways. Left side is the short side of the field. Rivera goes in motion right. Swing pass. Makes the catch, which is a lateral. This is a run. Gets to the edge. Down the sideline. Dragged out of bounds on the far side of the field. I believe that tackles number 12, Adrian Fernese.
I think that'll probably be the recipe for success in the passing game for the Bombardiers tonight, since Harvey's not able to really find anything downfield. And it looks like we've got 15 coming back in again, Paul.
Kamara.
Looks like Kamara coming back in.
So that goes as a run.
For 12? Is that 12 or am I wrong?
No, he goes from the 40 to the 26. So that's 14.
14.
1st and 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th play of the drive coming up, which started at their own 35.
And that puts Rivera just 3 yards shy of the century mark.
Parwa pistol formation, end over, unbalanced line to the left. Rivera runs behind Huntington, hit in the backfield, spins away from the DJ Harvey tackle, goes to the right, still powering forward. That is going to be a gain of 1.5, maybe 2 yards, and he broke about 3 tackles.
Yeah, and I think he ran a total of 20 yards though to pick up 1 yard or to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll give him one. Goes from the 26 to the 25.
That's just Adrian Rivera in a nutshell. Never giving up on a play, never settling to go down, and able to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage and set up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Approaching 6:15 to go for the Bombardiers. Kamara playing tight end on the right. They've got a tight slot on that side. Power pistol formation to the left. Jones comes in motion right to left from the slot. They give to the fullback, Jackson Huntington up the middle. Absolutely, positively nothing doing. Tempesta in on the tackle along with DJ Harvey. No gain.
Yeah, unfortunately, this Bombardier offense is a little one-dimensional at the moment. So it looks like Rivera is starting to walk slowly off the field. That's not good news.
Yeah. 3rd and 9. Again, Adrian's been playing with a banged-up left shoulder. Missed the second half against Taunton last week after an incredible effort against Franklin the week before.
Oh, yeah.
To which, after the game, I said to Adrian, what, 2 or 3 ice packs tonight? He said more like 20 ice packs tonight.
Just put him in an ice bath.
Jake Riley is the running back in for Rivera. To the right of the shotgun, Harvey. Wide left is Pantages. Mikey Huntington comes in motion. They fake to him. Harvey back to Mikey Huntington on a swing pass on the left. Breaks the initial tackle. That's how to hold on. Initial hit made by number 4, Adam Lieb. Final tackle made by number 6, Harvey, and number 20, Erlinson. It's going to be 4th down and about 7.
Give him 2 yards on that pass.
Yep. Again, a lot of trickeration in the misdirection in the backfield.
Yeah, about 4th and 7 here, Paul. Looking like we're going for it here inside of the Newton North territory. Big 4th down.
At the North 23, Harvey rolls right, bunch formation. He's heavily rushed, hit as he throws. Ball is caught.
How
that
close?
Was not the intended
just
receiver.
Short.
Great pass rush by number 7, Nathan Walsh. Riley made the catch, and Riley was not the intended receiver. He was trying to go deep to the end zone. Nice reaction by Jake, but it will be short.
Yeah, tough play there for that Bombardier offense. Harvey gets hit as he throws the ball. The ball's just kind of floating up there, and luckily Jake Riley was there to catch it and just comes up just a tad bit short, Paul. Just a tad short, about maybe by a yard.
Needed 7 yards, got 6, but I think the football gods are pleased. Newton North has played too hard tonight to give up a first down that way. So 4:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. North has the ball at their own 17-yard line. And you're going to have to take that call, Ryan. I missed it. I was writing too many notes.
Yeah, a little motion there by the H-back or the tight end to the opposite side of where the ball was run. I can't pick out the number of who ran that ball, but it looks like he was able to pick up 3 yards after that motion and a 2nd down and 7.
We don't know. So
pretty sure it was Harvey that ran the ball.
All right. I'll put 6 question mark plus 3. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. At the 20-yard line, their own 20-yard line, they trail 21-18, 3.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Trips to the right, 1 wide receiver left. Harvey in a pistol formation behind the quarterback, Willen. We'll give you the north line in a second. Willen back to pass. Heavily rushed. Throws to the right flat. Throws it away. Nice catch by the assistant coach on the sideline. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. The north line, left to right, Aguzzi, Delaney. The center is Vogel. Joragai is the right guard. Brambilla, the right tackle. Big play here, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, real rare incompletion there for Willen, who only has 5 incompletions on the night so far, whether it's to his team or the Bombardiers defense.
Wow.
But he's having a solid night. That 79-yard pass on the last drive puts him at 266 yards for the game.
So, wow, 14 for 20 for 266. Trips to the right, back to pass, heavily rushed, tipped! That was Marr. Marr started the year as a Backup quarterback, backup tight end said, Coach, I think I can help in the line of scrimmage. Now he starts at right guard and defensive end. Beautiful rush.
Another familiar look for Newton North on that running back screen. Bombardier defense able to diagnose it, and like you said, Marr able to get in there and get his hands on the ball and stop the screen for an incompletion, forcing a punt.
Willen back to punt, Pantages back to receive. Pantages at his own 48 makes the catch.
He's got some room.
Straight up the middle. Bit of a horse collar tackle, but I don't think illegal. Nice tackle made by Costa Papageorgiou after a 6-yard gain, 7-yard gain by Pantages. Attleboro ball at the Newton North 44-yard line. They lead 21-18, 2:55 to go, third quarter.
Yeah, much slower start to this third quarter than we had in that first half, Paul. No points scored so far, 2:55 to go. I think both of these defenses have really kind of stepped up and changed up their game plans a little bit, stalling both offenses.
Adelboro actually at the 43 of the Tigers. 4-man line, jet sweep. Right slot Pantages could never square his shoulders and move upfield. Tackle made by number 6. Inside linebacker DJ Harvey. We said that name enough.
Yeah, we sure have. Yeah, another little shovel pass look there for Mr. Huntington, who has been heavily involved in this game tonight on both sides. Oh, it was Pantages. Yep. It was Pantages. My mistake.
Yep. And another holding call against the Bombardiers. And again, on those shuttle passes or jet sweeps, your speed's going lateral. You've got to be able to, at some point, plant that outside foot. And Harvey didn't allow him to do that. So that's going to be, I've lost track of how many penalties. My apologies. It'll be 1st and 20 from the Bombardiers' own 47.
Let's just say too many holding penalties to count tonight, Paul.
Huntington is wide right, the Jackson variety. Pantages wide left. Mikey Huntington in the slot. They throw to the right slot. Oops, through the hands of Kellen Jones. It'll be 2nd and 20.
See, I feel like that's what this Bombardier, at least the passing game, has to do. You got to get the ball out quick. Have a couple of reads, have a couple of options to see on quick passes. Because Harvey has very little, 0 to no time back there to throw past his first read.
Kane and Tempesta, the defensive tackles for North. The defensive ends are Brambilla and Juragai.
It's a tough night so far for our beloved Matt Harvey, Paul. 5 of 17 now.
Wow. But Kellen Jones is 1 for 1. Kamara is 1 for 1.
Kamara's 2 for 2.
Oh, that's right. Harvey back to pass, left flat to Pantages. They just want to get the ball in a playmaker's hand. Breaks 2 tackles, but can't break the 3rd tackle attempt of inside linebacker Nathan Walsh.
Yeah, we've got to give some credit to Newton North's defense. They are reading and diagnosing all of these looks from this Bombardier offense and collapsing on the ball carrier. Not a lot of room for the Bombardiers athletes to run the ball, whether it's Pantages, whether it's Rivera, whether it's the Huntington brothers. Just not a lot going so far in this at the start of this second half for the Bombardier offense.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 16. They are back in the Tiger side of the field at the 49-yard line. Gray, the left tackle. Riendo, the left guard. Haste at center. Marr at right guard. Williams at right tackle. Trips right. Harvey back to pass. This time he has time to throw, and the catch is made.
What a
by
fantastic
Pantages.
catch. Phenomenal catch by Pantages. Really close to the first down. I think he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
And I'm going to say to Aiden, with hops like that, how come you're not a rebounder on the basketball team, Aiden?
Oh, how many yards do we want to give him on that?
6 feet. It's going to be 4th and 3. So it was a 13-yard gain. 4th and 3, Attleboro at the 36-yard line of the Newton North Tigers. Clock stops. Guess who's knocked out of bounds?
Here we go, 4th and 3, big 4th down here for the Bombardiers.
Twins to the left, that's the short side. Twins to the right is the wide side. Riley stays in at running back. Pantages is open down the left. Makes the catch into the end zone. 3rd touchdown reception of the year. All the long bomb variety. Touchdown, Bombardiers.
Yeah, 4th and short call there, Paul. Newton North sends the house, absolutely sends the blitz. Cover 0. Pantages makes a perfect move on the corner, able to win that one-on-one matchup and leaps up at and catches the ball at the height of its peak able to make a fantastic catch for that touchdown. Great play by Pantages, even better throw by Harvey.
Exactly, and that was 2 plays in a row, the 13-yard gain and the 36-yard touchdown reception, going up and getting the ball. Athletic play. Long snap, ball is down, PAT is good. 4 for 4 in the day for Justin Galvin. And the Bombardiers with a 28-18 lead. 1:52 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back. What a call by Coach Jim Winters, who runs the offense. Tommy Burns runs the defense. 4th and 3 at the 36-yard line. Screw it, we're going for it.
Exactly. Let's, Rivera, after getting banged up on that play, you don't have a lot of options on that short yardage situation. And great, again, like you said, great call by Coach Winters to give his athlete Pantages a chance.
And I'm going to see if he's out at weak side linebacker. That means Kellen Jones will come in at weak side linebacker. He was playing in the middle, so I'm not sure if Kamara's going to go to the middle or if Santos will. I had my head down, but suddenly the North returner is all the way to the Adelboro 32-yard line. Special teams tackle made by Kamara and number 45, Pliska.
Yeah, Kamara having a solid game, making a couple of special teams tackles out there. Who's also the kicker, if I'm not mistaken.
No, 11's been kicking.
11, okay.
Justin Galvin. Nick Graber had the opening kickoff. So first down for the Tigers at their own 32-yard line.
And looks like Rivera is back in the game there, Paul. No, I take that back.
That's Bissett at strong side linebacker. That's Pliska playing the weak side linebacker. And Santos at middle linebacker. Swing pass to the right. Santos is over there. Oh,
what a tackle.
Who made that hit? That's Pliska off the bench for Rivera, doing a tremendous Adrian Rivera impression.
What a fantastic tackle by Pliska. Able to hit him high, push him back, no gain. Great tackle by Pliska.
Wow, that's probably the hardest hit that DJ Harvey's taken today. No gain. So, again, we hate to assume or guess, but Rivera's been battling left shoulder issues. I wonder if you hold him out next week and get him ready for Thanksgiving Day. Here's that formation, 4 receivers to the right. That's the wide side. They've thrown a ton of swings and screens to A.J. Gordon for this formation. But Gordon goes in motion back to the left side of the formation. So trips to the right, twins left. There's some confusion.
Changing the play at the line, I think.
4-man front for the Bombardiers. On the rush, throw to the flat. That's caught by Gordon. So he goes from the left slot to the left flat. Makes the catch at about a 3-yard gain. 3rd down, 7 yards to go.
Yeah, Newton North able to change the play there. They gave that 4 wide receiver look that they've shown a lot tonight on those screen plays. Able to move Gordon in motion and kind of really spread out that Bombardier defense.
Yeah.
Able to hit him in the flat, short gain. Great pursuit at the end there by the Bombardier secondary to hold him to a minimal gain and a 3rd and 7.
At their own 35-yard line. Clock moving. And North is going to let the third quarter run out. Again, they've got 7 players going both ways. Bombardiers about an equal number. 12 minutes, barring overtime, of football left to go. Adelboro 28, North 18 on 1320 WARA and AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in 1983, owner...
Apologies to Falls AC. We're going to get back to football.
That's my fault,
they're
Falls
open
AC.
to one-
I'm the one that tapped the ad. That's my fault.
Trips to the right for Newton North. Running back Harvey behind the quarterback Willen. One receiver to the left. That's Gordon. Willen being chased by
There
Jackson
goes
Huntington.
Mr. Huntington yet
and
again.
Another flag down.
Think they're going to get a hold here?
It was 3rd and 7. That was the first play of the fourth quarter. Bombardiers are leading by 10, 28-18. Four touchdowns for the Bombardiers, 4 PATs, 3 touchdowns for the Tigers, no successful PAT or conversion attempts. Hey, that gentleman coming up the stands with a 2. Uh-oh, they just threw another flag.
For what? Oh, oh, no. Are they going to get this on Coach Winters?
I'm not sure.
No.
Holding.
Okay.
Newton North declined.
Intentional grounding.
Intentional
Interesting.
grounding. Ooh. Loss of down. So they declined the holding, but they did call intentional grounding.
That's interesting because I thought he was easily outside of the pocket there, Paul.
Pro rule.
Oh, yeah.
That's not in the NFHS.
Oh, okay.
Still have to have a receiver in the area. So that's a loss of down. And Willen, the Newton North quarterback, who's the punter, is a bit confused. So the ball is placed from where the throw is made from. So the ball is moved back to the 30, so that's a 5-yard loss. Intentional grounding. And now they're going to punt for their own 30 on 4th and 12. Low snap. Willen, nice spiral punt. Fielded at his own 42. Pantages tries to get to the right edge. Lowers his shoulder. He's at about the 44-yard line. Nice special teams tackle, number 57 in the white. No, I've got it. John Jaragai. No wonder he's one of the captains.
Oh, yeah, on the far side of the field, Paul, the up back and the guy, they're playing physical out there, Paul. Let me tell you that much. A lot of behind-the-scenes things happening away from the ball by both teams, playing really physical out there. And in the fourth quarter now, I can imagine it's only going to get even more physical with this 10-point lead. Let's see what the Bombardier offense can do here and maybe stretch this lead.
You know, both teams come in with a record of 1-7. The records, that matters before the game and after. During the game, you're just playing the game you love.
Exactly.
Delayed handoff to Rivera, who's in. Another tackle coming through the A-gap blitz. That might have been the B-gap between the guard and tackle. That was number 7, Nathan Walsh.
Yeah, you've hit his name a few times tonight, Nathan Walsh, able to cut through that A-gap blitz there. With him and Harvey there in the middle at the linebacker position, they've really done a pretty decent job on Rivera tonight.
Yeah, number 6 and number 7, the inside linebackers. What do you got for Adrian's running totals?
-3. So now, I said earlier on the last drive he was 3 yards away from the century mark. Now he's 6 yards away from the century mark. He currently has 18 carries for 94 yards. Paul?
And again, Willen has passed for about 230. Harvey back to pass, heavily rushed, avoids the sack attempt of Jaragai and throws that away. Not intentional grounding because Forte and Rivera were in the area. Incomplete, 3rd and 13 Bombardiers, leading 28-12, 10:50 to go.
Yeah, great job by Harvey on that play to avoid the pass rush and actually avoid a sack.
Yeah.
There as well, able to kind of roll outside the pocket, makes the smart decision, throws the ball away, sets up a 3rd and long opportunity, about 3rd and 12 here.
Harvey gets the play from head coach Jim Winters. Tommy Burns, the assistant coach. Chris Rushlow, defensive backs. Justin Boyd, Derek Herber, Mike Whitfield, John Ribeiro, Daniel Stark, Chippa Jones, Alan Foster, Gene Fitzgerald, the assistants. Twins to the right, that's the short side. Twins left, that's the wide side. Rivera's out over the middle, throws
That's 5.
Malachi
That's
Jefferson back on the field.
Malachi's back.
He's been hobbled with a bad ankle. And it's going to be about 4th and 6. So a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, great seeing Malachi back out there again. Shout out to him and shout out to my boys Tim Warren and Nick Lavoie. They coached him in basketball.
Oh, really?
In 8th grade. And he was definitely the MVP of that team. But great to see Malachi back. Makes a big catch and sets up a manageable 4th down here.
They're at the 37. It's 4th and 6.
Geez, I got to put Malachi on the stat sheet.
Yeah, Nick Lavoie running for City Council Tuesday, November 7th. Twins to the left. Fortes out wide. Pantages out wide to the right. No, that's Jefferson running a slant. Harvey has to tuck it and run. Throws it deep. Catch is made by Bassett. It looked like Harvey was going to run a yard before he reached the line of scrimmage. Tossed it to Austin Bassett, who caught that ball looking over his left shoulder.
Yep, Harvey didn't get too anxious on that, right? He was thinking about running it, was able to find his man down there, does not panic, able to put a nice touch on that pass running forward. Makes the perfect pass on 4th down and a great opportunity for this Bombardier offense to extend this lead.
So in the Bombardiers on 4th and 3 from the 36, he threw a 36-yard touchdown pass to Pantages. On 4th and 6 from the 37, a 33-yard pass and an outstanding catch by Austin Bassett, better known as a linebacker. Huntington runs up the middle. Touchdown, Huntington.
There we go.
No rushing touchdowns until last week.
The Huntington brothers strike again.
Yes, 2nd week in a row. Jackson from that fullback position in the power pistol formation has burst into the end zone. 4-yard touchdown run, Jackson Huntington.
This Bombardier offense has found some life in the second half, extending the lead now to 34-18 with 9 minutes to go. The Bombardier defense has really held up tight, a bend-don't-break type of style. Great game, overall game so far in all 3 aspects for this Bombardier team.
Wow. 2 long completions on 4th down. 5 for 5 on PATs. The holder is number 3, Matt Harvey, who's also a long snapper himself. The long snapper is 75, Jamison Black. 5 for 5 on PATs for Justin Galvin. But Ryan, again, a 36-yard touchdown pass and a 33-yard completion to Austin Bassett. Bombardiers are moving left to right.
Both on 4th down?
Yeah, and he is running a post pattern, a short, skinny post. Harvey starts to scramble. He breaks towards the left corner.
Yep.
And caught that ball looking over his left shoulder.
What a phenomenal pass.
Wow.
Especially at the high school level in quarterbacks, when you're running forward and you find a man wide open, a lot of quarterbacks have a tendency to wickedly overthrow that receiver.
Yes.
But, the senior leadership of Matt Harvey, able to stay composed, not get too anxious, and drops an absolute dime right into the pocket over the shoulder. Great pass and a great catch.
Austin Bassett, that's his first catch of the night, right?
Sure is.
Austin started the night.
I had to add him to the stat sheet, too.
Yeah, that's how you have all those spots. Yeah. But Austin Bassett started the night as the strong side or strike linebacker, the position played so well by Ethan Screaming Maniac Lako last year. Kickoff left to right, fielded at his own 20. That's the cornerback, Adrian Fernese, also a receiver. And
nice
he is
tack.
knocked back. Who made
Jake
that
Riley.
hit?
Is that Jake Riley, 25?
Riley was there. Also, another special teams tackle, Kamara, 15.
Yep, Kamara's there too.
Wow. So Newton North now trailing 35-18 with 9:05 to go. Will start at their own 27-yard line. Now, I know Newton North, they've had 6 or 7 penalties. They've made some mistakes, but doesn't it somehow seem the Tigers have deserved better than to be trailing 35-18
Oh, yeah,
right now?
for sure. A lot of their holding penalties have really set them back. They've put up a ton of yards tonight.
Yep.
As the run here by number 6, Harvey. Able to get a few yards on that gain.
Give us the passing stats for Hayden Willen.
Yeah, Hayden Willen currently, folks, is 16 of 24 for 269 yards with 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Wow.
Both of those picks coming in the first half.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 from their own side of the field. Snap that ball from about the 31-yard line, excuse me. And Ryan?
Yes, sir.
What in God's name happened there?
Another run by Harvey up the middle. Nothing too much to speak of there, Paul. Just a short gain, setting up a 3rd and short.
3rd and 3, so that means that was a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 3, North trailing 35-18 at their own 35. Willard fakes the run, throws over the middle. That's going to be, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the slot receiver. Actually, the wide receiver doing a quick slant. Riendo was on the defensive line along with Marsh. Who are the defensive ends right? Outside linebackers are Bissett and Rivera. Middle linebacker Santos. Press coverage by the corners on 4th and 3. They throw, complete, first down, Tigers. Rivera in on the tackle, had some help as well. Nice call, Tigers.
Yeah, good throw there by Willen, and able to throw the ball and put it in a spot where his receiver is the only guy that can catch it. Makes a great catch, secures the catch for a first down.
So it's 1st and 10, line of scrimmage, their own 40-yard line. So that was a 5-yard gain. Back to pass, Willen running for his life to his right. Low. Oh, what a collision! These Tigers are still playing football.
Yeah, they are.
And that was Rivera with his right shoulder hitting Willen, the quarterback, knocking him out of bounds.
Thank God it was with his right shoulder and not his left, right?
Exactly. And Willen, tough kid at quarterback. Rivera, you've heard what we said about him. I know Newton North is going to come out of this game 1-8, but I like the football team. Not a whole lot of depth, but I like how hard they play and what Nick Capodilupo and his staff are doing with this Tiger operation. That's no gain, 2nd and 10. Willen in the shotgun formation, back to pass, going deep up the right sideline. What a catch made by Gordon.
Back
Gordon
shoulder.
avoids the tackle attempt all the way into the end zone.
That's 60 yards.
I don't know if they meant for that to be a back shoulder pattern or not, but a tremendous catch. The defensive back for the Bombardiers was right there, but Lally didn't know where the ball was.
It was a great throw.
Yep.
And it was even a better catch. And a great throw and a great catch. Beats great coverage every single time.
Wow.
Great throw, and then Gordon's able to make one man miss in the open field at full speed. Pretty easy for him to do, and a 60-yard touchdown pass.
Boy,
keeping the Newton North team in this game.
This is still a ball game now. Lally was, I think that was Lally. He was there defensively, but didn't know where the ball was. Gordon was able to adjust to it. Again, make a back shoulder catch like 45 yards down the field. Avoided Mikey Huntington. And was that blocked? That's the second PAT.
Another block.
Yeah, the kicks, the PAT attempts have been low by the North kicker. So 4 touchdowns, but no PATs. And the score is, instead of it being 35-28 and a 1-touchdown game, the score is 35-24.
It's a big difference.
An 11-point Adelboro lead. We'll be right back.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back. I'm Paul Healy along with Ryan Dolinger, helping us keep our stats. Attleboro has their hands teams out there. Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge and running graphics. Wait till you hear Hayden Willen after this onside kick attempt. Wait till you hear Hayden Willen's passing numbers so far tonight and Gordon's receiving numbers. This will be an onside kick attempt. Looks like number 17. Oh, a pooch kick behind the first line. Ball is still loose, diving on it at his own 24-yard line. Is that Pliska? Forte was there. Pliska. Boy, you know what? 45. Will Pliska, P-L-I-Z-G-A.
He's had a big game on special teams tonight for sure, Paul.
5'8", 175-pound junior. I think he's going to be a big part of this team as a senior.
Yeah, this Newton North offense is putting up a lot of yards, folks, but a lot of big, shooting themselves in the foot more or less with a lot of holding penalties. Those missed extra points have really cost them a lot in this game.
Bombardiers at their own 23. We'll give you their offensive numbers in a minute. They're incredible. Left slot, Huntington takes the shuttle pass, tries to get to the corner, cannot turn the corner, thrown to the turf by number 2.
Fantastic.
Who's number 2?
Scott Casey.
Okay.
Scott Casey? Casey or Cassie?
C-A-I-S-S-E.
Apologies to the Newton North fans for completely butchering his last name. My apologies, but he makes a phenomenal tackle behind the line of scrimmage on Mikey Huntington, who has been heavily involved in this game, and a loss of 2.
2nd and 12. What are the passing numbers for Willen?
Well, we got Willen, like I said right during the break, 18 out of 28 for 332 yards, folks, and 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Big numbers, probably the biggest numbers we've seen from a quarterback this season.
2nd and 12, Bombardiers, bunch formation on the left. Rivera tries to run right. Big collision after a gain of a couple.
Yeah, I think Adelboro is going to get an illegal shift penalty here.
Where the heck has number 2 been all game? It's 2/5 in the program. Scott Cassie, a junior. He's come off the bench and made a couple of big hits. I think he's in for playing Harvey's linebacker spot. Harvey deserves a bit of a break, don't you think?
After that big 60-yard touchdown, he sure does.
And what are the actually, that was Gordon on the touchdown, but Harvey, the running back and inside linebacker, declined. So no gain on the run, 2 consecutive tackles by Cassie. Actually, a 2-yard gain on the run by Rivera. It's 3rd and 10 as North declines the penalty. They want the ball back.
Yeah, they sure do, and still plenty of time left in this game. A 2-possession ball game, folks. Attleboro's offense really got to chew some clock here on this play.
Tight splits in the line. Rivera leaves the formation. Middle screen to Huntington.
Oh, almost intercepted.
And knocked away by number 56, Mark Tempesta. And as Ryan said, he nearly caught that and took it the other way.
Yeah, Harvey got lucky on that one. Bad decision by him that we haven't really seen a lot tonight. Harvey's really been solid in his decision-making tonight. Although his stat line's definitely kind of rough, but got real lucky on that play for sure.
Very little time came off the clock. Adelboro had the ball with 7:16. There's still 6:03 to go, and they have to punt left to right. 2 back deep for the Tigers. And McFarland, end-over-end punt, caught by Gordon at the midfield, runs to the right. Marr in there, but who made that initial hit? Get up.
If it's Kamara again.
That's number 12, Forte, along with Marr in on the special teams tackle. But good field position for the Tigers. They trail by 11, 5:50 to go. They've got the ball at the Attleboro 46.
Yeah, tight game here now. You can sense the momentum shifting to Newton North here, who's getting a groove on offense, and they are racking up some yards, that's for sure, folks. Big drive here for Newton North to see if they can stay in this game.
I've got 3 texts here I've got to check. Willen, shotgun formation, fakes the run left, rolls
going
right,
deep.
He's going deep.
Pantages is
on
there.
the coverage.
Good job.
Nice defense, Pantages. And boy, is Aiden fast. Who's the intended receiver?
I think that was Gordon again there, Paul. But yeah, Pantages is on an island over there at corner, playing one-on-one a lot tonight, and winning one-on-one coverages on the offensive side of the ball at wide receiver, playing corner tonight. Great coverage by Pantages. You can tell that Newton North is going to start taking some shots, so you need your secondary to really step up here in the late game.
If it wasn't Gordon, it might have been Adrian Farnese, but I'm going to go with your call, Ryan. Now wide right is number 3. That's the short side, Clark Gates. They've got 2 receivers to the left, and the slot is the dangerous number 10, Gordon. Willen takes the shotgun snap. Huntington from the outside. Willen runs away from him, crosses the line of scrimmage. He's got a scramble. He's got the first down, still at his feet. He is inside the Adelboro 30-yard line. Rivera finally makes the tackle, along with help from Hayden Desper. First down, Adelboro 29.
Yeah, you can tell that Willen is trying to will his team into staying in this game and trying to potentially set them up for for a touchdown here to bring it within one score.
17-yard run, 1st and 10.
Big run.
I had my head down. I look
Big
up
run.
and I see DJ Harvey running down the right sideline.
Yeah, big run by DJ Harvey there.
Nice tackle by Mikey Huntington, the free safety. Harvey moves from the 29 to the 13, 16 more yards. So 33 yards in the last 2 plays. They're down by 11. We're inside 5 minutes. They're at the Adelboro 13. Oh, they run the same play to Harvey. This time, I believe Marr, the left defensive end, steps up and makes a hit. Santos in at middle linebacker. Marsham Riendo is the tackle. Hayes now comes in.
No gain there.
For Rivera. Riendo comes out. So no gain, 2nd and 10 from the 13. Back to pass. Throws it to the right, and because Plizga
There's Plizga.
leaped to try to deflect the pass, Willen had to change his angle of delivery, and it fell incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this Attleboro defense really starting to crack down on these past couple of plays, setting up a 3rd and long opportunity for Newton North. This Bombardier defense is in the red zone. A big moment in this game for both teams, folks.
Boy, Coach Winters was talking before the game about how pleased he is with this junior class. They don't think I've got to be good enough to start for Attleboro. They're thinking we've got to get bigger and stronger to compete against KP and Milford and Franklin and North. Trips to the left, that's the wide side. Willen back to pass, throws over the middle on a post.
Fantastic
Beautiful pass
defense
by Mikey Huntington. That's the same way Desmond broke up the pass against Franklin.
Oh, yeah, great defense by Mikey Huntington there. A little bit of a mismatch with the wide receiver matched up against Huntington, who's a linebacker, but he's able to cut off the pass underneath and bat it away. Fantastic play by Mikey Huntington.
Yeah. He's actually the free safety, but you're right, he was playing low on that play when the ball was snapped. He's the free safety, Desper's the strong safety. Mikey started the year at linebacker, but they decided they could better use his speed in the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right, they were only at the 13-yard line. He was close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
Got back in place. Is this man coverage? Twins both ways. I think
Looks
it's
like they're
man
sending a
underneath,
blitz.
too deep zone.
Sending a blitz from the slot.
Yes, from the outside. Here comes Bissett.
Great job.
Quarterback
running.
gets
He's got
away from it.
He's
It
got
gets
plenty
to
of
the
space.
edge. Lowers into the end zone. And again, an outstanding blitz by Bissett. Second time we've seen it today.
Yep.
You've got to break down and
Yeah,
make
you really
that a
do.
tackle.
You have to have better angles on the tackling, but give Willen some credit there. He's able nowhere to go with the ball, escapes the pocket, and he used his feet a few times on this drive to pick up some first downs and to pick up some big yardage. And Willen is really willing his team here to stay in it. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Big 2-point conversion here, folks, to keep it with outside of 3 points. Let's see what happens.
Each team has made big plays on 4th down. That was 4th and 13. Adelboro blitzed. Willen avoided the outside linebacker blitzing from his left. Showed good speed and got into the end zone. 35-30, 4:10 to go. Back to pass as Willen looks right, fires left, intercepted. Wanted to go to Gordon. Nathan Lally with the interception.
Oh, no, Nate. You can't do that, buddy.
This is high school,
You
not
can't
the
do it.
pros,
You
Nathan.
can't do it.
He did the ball spin. That's going to, well, so.
You can't do it.
Did he intercept that in the end zone?
He did.
So this is going to be assessed on the kickoff. Oh.
But even minus the penalty, still a big stop on that 2-point conversion, keeping it at a 5-point lead and not a 3-point lead.
Wow. Well, I was going to make a negative comment, but
We'll save it for off-air, Paul.
When you're 1-7, going on 2-7, I'd think a little bit more about making good fundamental football plays and a little bit less about celebrating.
Yep.
But that's just me. I'm an old guy. Why, back in my day.
I'm an old guy.
35-30, 4:10 to go. And what an opportunity now. The Tigers are going to have a chance to onside kick from the Attleboro 45-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Wow. And again, Adelboro, It looked like they had blown this game open with a 35-18 lead. 2 consecutive scores by Newton North, and the Bombardiers have only run 4 plays, a 3-and-out between the 2 Newton scoring possessions.
Yeah, combination of the play calling and poor decisions by that Bombardier offense, especially with not a lot of clock chewing, especially. We've had 2 drive opportunities to really chew some clock off of this game, and the Bombardier offense just hasn't been able to take advantage.
Newton North with a 73-yard, 6-play drive, and now a 7-play, 54-yard drive. Here comes the onside kick, right to left. Kicking is Jacob Wu. Line drive, base hit's going to go out of bounds.
Yep.
I think, you know what he was trying to do there?
Trying to hit it off of a guy.
Exactly.
Yep.
He was trying to blast that off of an Adelboro player. So onside kick fail, but I like the idea. I like the idea.
If you've seen the Water Boy, the kicker in the Water Boy, where he's like, he zeroes in on a guy to kick it off of during the onside kick, except you just missed him.
My brother Michael, who you replaced as color commentator.
Yep.
MVP in high school, co-captain at URI in 1969 in college, Super Bowl winning coach in Central Mass in 1984, but he coached in Mannheim, Germany when he was in the service.
Interesting.
In the late 70s, the Mannheim Bulls. And they had a little kid who wasn't much of a football player, but was a great kicker, soccer style. It was Europe, for crying out loud. And that was one of their onside kicks where he would just aim at that guy in the middle of the formation, try to hit him right in the chest. And Mike said he went 2 for 3 that year on onside kicks.
Wow. What is the football pretty good over there in Germany?
Well,
what's he
played
say
on
about
American
that?
Air Force bases.
Okay.
Not a lot of depth, but better than you think.
Well, you mentioned the NFL earlier. They will be in Germany this weekend. A couple of big games in Germany this year.
So Adelboro, after the penalty, takes over at their own 25-yard line. They got to get some first downs here, folks. Newton North is still in this game. There's 4:10 to go.
They need to chew some clock here for sure. I think Adrian Rivera is a heavy dose here on this drive.
Kamara comes in at tight end on the left. Riley is in at wing on the right. They give to Rivera. Taken down hard. Okay, number 2, Scott Cassie. And number 6 is out there as well. Did we just miss him in the first 3 quarters? Or does he come off the bench to play really well? And there's a timeout called by North. That's a 3-yard gain for Rivera. He ran left behind Gray, the tackle, Riendo, the guard, and Haste, the center. I want to thank our sponsors, Claudino's Auto, right there in Attleboro. Falls AC in North Attleboro. Open to 1 a.m. if you want to stop by. The Betting Center on North Pleasant Street. Yeah, across from McDonald's. Bristol Glass. And we'll throw this in here because Bristol Glass, it happens to all of us sometimes. And our final sponsor, W.H. Riley & Son. Heating, cooling, needs, everything from propane to wood chips to oil and gas.
Yep, there you go.
W.H. Riley & Sons. Second down, 7 yards to go for the Bombardiers on an incredibly important drive. Clock stopped with a timeout. There's still 4:05 to go. He's at his own 28, trying to run up the middle. Still at his feet.
Oh, there he goes.
Bursts into the open.
Turn on the afterburners.
Showing that track speed.
There he goes. See you later. Rivera does it again. You thought there was nowhere to go on that run play, right? Newton North loads up the box. You know what play's coming. You know exactly who they're handing the ball to. The same exact play as first down. Rivera finds a little space, little bit of hole to burst through that defensive line, and then he just turns on the afterburners. The track star just turned it on, and see you later, Adrian Rivera.
72-yard touchdown run, and you're right.
And that puts him over the century mark finally.
Oh, there it is. And I missed it because I saw the initial hit at the line of scrimmage, went down to write in my notes, 7 + 3, looked up, he had burst through the tackles and was in the open field. 5 for 5 on the PATs with a long snap by Jamison Black, the hold by Harvey, and the PAT by Justin Galvin. 42-30, Bombardiers. Wow. Again, had my head down. I assumed they were going to be able to tackle him, but he's only 5'8", 160, maybe. Stays low, hits first, keeps the legs moving. If you want to
That's
teach
the
a
important
youngster
part.
the fundamentals of being a hard runner to tackle, show them clips of Adrian Rivera.
Yep, when times are tough for the Bombardier offense here, and it's a tight game and you've lost momentum in this fourth quarter, you give it to your bell cow. You give it to your man that's put in the work all year long, Adrian Rivera, able to find some space and just take off for that touchdown. What a run. What a run.
5 touchdowns coming in, 3 touchdowns tonight, plus a block punt and then a thrown block, which led to Jackson Huntington's touchdown. But he's got a 55-yard touchdown this year, a 63-yard touchdown, a 67-yard touchdown.
And now a 72.
Yep.
Wow.
Kicking
Sucks
off.
that he's a senior, huh?
I know it. He's been playing since he was a sophomore. 3:49 to go. Whoops. Deep kick, fielded, dropped, picked up at his own 21-yard line. That's Harvey, and he's going to get some open space up the left sideline. Grabbed by the kicker. Justin Galvin, the 6-foot, 170-pound junior, makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, touchdown-saving push out of bounds there for him. Big return there for Harvey, who's been big for that North offense tonight. Still a 12-point game, 3.5 minutes to go. Newton North, I believe, still has a couple of maybe 1 or 2 timeouts left.
1st and 10 North at the Adelboro side of the field. They're at the 42-yard line. So that would be 58 minus 10. That was a 48-yard return. Willen back to pass. Behind. Jackson Huntington
There's Jackson
with another
again.
sack.
Wow. How many times have we called any Huntington's name tonight? What great pass rush by Jackson there on the edge. Able to separate. Willen was able to get outside the pocket. Didn't even see Jackson come from his blind side. Big sack there for the Bombardier defense. Second down.
4-yard loss, 2nd and 14. There's a timeout called by the Bombardiers. They want to set their defense. They know how dangerous North can be. Line of scrimmage is the Attleboro 44. Okay, the original line of scrimmage was the 41. Now they're at the 44. And again, for most of the night, that offensive line of left tackle Laguzzi, left guard Delaney, center Fogel, right guard Joragai, and right tackle Brambilla, they've allowed Hayden Willen to throw successfully to the tune of, 16 for 24?
No, he's now 18 of 31 for 332 yards. That last drive on the touchdown drive was all runs.
Wow, yep. 18 for 31. He was 18 of 28 for 332 yards.
And the 3 touchdowns.
So it's 2nd down, 13 of 14 yards. They're calling it 13 in the scoreboard. Twins to the left, that's the wide side. Twins to the right, running back with Willen. Throws quickly to the right flat. Incomplete, out of bounds. Mikey Huntington on the coverage.
Great coverage by Mikey there on the outside. Linebacker a little bit mismatched though, but Willen overthrows his receiver a little bit too much, setting up another 3rd and 13.
Just a bit wide for the outstanding.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, A.J. Gordon to make the catch again. Newton North, 7 players going both ways. DJ Harvey, Nathan Walsh, A.J. Gordon, Adrian Farnese. On the line of scrimmage, Brambilla, Joragai, and Milo
McCarthy.
Schneider. Trips to the left, one wide out to the right. Press coverage on the far side. There's that middle screen.
There it is.
Harvey makes the catch. Leaps a blocker. Mikey Huntington was the player he leaped, but that allowed the other Bombardiers to get in there. Clock is moving. 3rd and 14. He moves from the 44 to the 33. It's 4th and 2. Whoops. 4th
Picks
and
up
2.
11.
Yeah. 4th and 2. Trips to the left, and they move on the line of scrimmage. Newton North thinks it's a penalty against Adelboro. Offside defense as Adelboro hands the Tigers a 1st down. They lead by 12 with 2.5 minutes to go.
That's a big call there on 4th down, 2.5 minutes.
I thought the left side of the Adelboro defensive line moved. So the ball moves. Where they're putting it. 29-yard line. The Adelboro 29, 1st and 10 Tigers. What a gutsy effort. Trips to the left. They send the running back that way. Fake the swing pass. They go deep. Leaping up. Knocking it away. There were 2 Newton North receivers, 3 Attleboro defensive backs. That's knocked away by Aiden. Is that Pantages or Huntington, the free safety? Pantages.
I know it was thrown in a double coverage there. I know there were two Newton North guys and 2 Attleboro guys there contesting for that ball. Willen throwing it to the end zone, trying to give his guys a shot there, but double coverage and great coverage by the Bombardier secondary there.
I was right the first time. It was Mikey Huntington. He's the free safety. Hesper is the strong safety. He's stepping up now. 4 receivers to the left. Might be a double pass. He was moving. Yeah, Harvey was moving at the time of the snap.
Little too antsy on that.
And I think they were trying to set up. They've run that screen to the outside so often with 4 receivers out that way. I think they were trying to set up the double pass that time.
Oh, yeah.
Lateral to Harvey, and then he would throw it deep. You know, I picked a heck of a day to forget to put the penalty column on our stat sheet.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Then again, if we did have a penalty column, our pens might be out of ink by now. 2nd and 15 North. They trail 42-30, 2:03 to go. Clock moving. We're at 2 minutes. Trips to the right. That's the short side. Underneath. They throw it to number 11. Tackle made by Pliska. That's Milo Schneider with the catch. That looks like a play where they can set up a hook and lateral.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's the first time we've said his name tonight.
On offense. We've said it on defense.
On offense, yep.
4 yards. 3rd and 11. Twins left. Twins right. Back to pass. Willen. Marr trying to rush. Willen gets outside. Oh, I thought it was overthrown, but he was going for the deeper receiver. Beautiful catch. Number 12.
Willen's pass is complete. For number 10, A.J. Gordon.
That's A.J. Gordon again. Another first down. They move from the 29-yard line to the 17, a gain of 12.
Yep, fantastic catch there by Gordon.
Started this drive with 3:30 to go at the 42. Going into the end zone, double
interception.
Coverage. Interception, Bombardiers in the corner. That's Mikey Huntington.
Oh, Mikey again.
Wow, that's his 2nd interception of the night, plus 2 pass defenses, plus whatever he's done on offense. But you know what? I like this Newton North Tiger football team. I like how they hustle. I like how they play. I hope they win next week, and I hope they beat Brookline on Thanksgiving.
Agreed.
They deserve good things. They've made mistakes tonight. So has Adelboro. So do we all. We're humans. But a good, gutsy effort. It's this late in the season. It's so easy to fold your tent.
It really is, especially at 1-7.
And they have not. 1:16 to go. Bombardiers have the ball at their own 20-yard line. Boy, this second half has taken a long time to play, hasn't it?
Sure has, yeah. That third quarter kind of dragged a little bit, and this fourth quarter's been really competitive. You know, barring, I know it looks like a 12-point lead, folks, but this game has been very tightly contested, very physical as well, and a lot of high-flying plays and trick plays tonight.
They give it to the fullback, Jackson Huntington, running behind the line of Gray, Riendo, Haste, Marr, and Williams. Cole and Ferret have also played on the line today. We're going to give him 7 yards for Jackson Huntington. 2nd and 3. Clock moving with 45 seconds to go. Bombardiers at their own 27-yard line. They lead 42-30 in a back-and-forth game. Sorry about that. Hey, best of luck going forward. Yep. Harvey running around, wisely slides down.
Where's the flag? What's the flag on?
That's what Adrian Rivera is asking.
Yeah, I saw the ref throw that flag with authority, too.
That was either the linesman, Kevin Conley, or the line judge, Nathan Klein. What'd they call?
A holding call on us, on the Bombardiers.
Okay, there you go.
On the Bombardiers.
22 seconds to go.
We are non-biased here at WARA 1320
Well, no.
AM and WAACS.
We are biased. We just don't want to sound biased.
Right.
That's the old we. We try to avoid the we because, well, we're not playing. We're rooting like heck.
Right.
But I respect Newton North.
Of course. They've played extremely hard tonight and great, minus the 3 interceptions by Willen. He's had a phenomenal night statistically. 21 of 36 for 359 yards tonight,
Wow,
Paul.
I didn't know you could count that high.
I know.
Ooh, Rivera running right. Another tackle made by number 2, Scott Casey. We had 4 Attleboro starters who didn't start the game tonight. I wonder if there was a similar situation with the Tigers. And that's going to do it. Coming in, both teams allowed more than 30 points a game. We expected a high-scoring effort, and we got it. Attleboro 42, the Newton North Tigers 30 on a fun night of football. Throw some final stats at us.
What a
before
fantastic
Peter Bray.
night of football. This is probably the most best complete game that we've seen from the Bombardiers tonight. Besides that Franklin game, which was also very competitive, and they played very, very well and very tough that game too. Tonight, it kind of came all together for Adelboro to get their second victory of the year. Great job for Adelboro. We'll start with Newton. With Willen, the quarterback Willen tonight was probably has the biggest stat line. Like I just said before, folks, a few minutes ago, he finished the night with 21 of 36 passing for 359 yards, 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. 2 of those picks coming in the first half, and that last interception on that last drive in the end zone to Mr. Huntington for his second interception of the night. His receiver and running back Harvey was probably his main target tonight, other than Gordon. But Harvey tonight had 11 rushes for 55 yards, and then another 7 catches for 178 yards.
Wow.
He had a big 79-yard catch for a touchdown and a big 59-yard catch for a touchdown. So he ends the night with 11 carries, 55 yards, 7 catches, 178 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Great job for Harvey. Another great statistical night. Really hard runner, just like Mr. Rivera as well.
Yeah, he had a 59-yard touchdown reception and a 79-yard touchdown reception.
He sure did. And then number 10, A.J. Gordon, who was very busy tonight as well. He had 10 catches tonight for 129 yards with a 60-yard touchdown and a 7-yard touchdown.
Wow.
So A.J. Gordon, another big night. And then number 12, Adrian Faris was also kind of impacted here. He had 4 catches for 32 yards.
And played well defensively.
And played very well defensively as well. And going bit to the home team, our Attleboro Bombardiers folks, overall, real tough night for Matt Harvey tonight, unfortunately. He was only 9 of 23 for 117 yards, but had a really big touchdown pass, a 36-yard touchdown on 4th down in the 4th quarter there to really kind of extend the lead and kind of lock it down for him. Adrian Rivera tonight finally gets over the century mark with his 21st carry. He did have 20 carries for 99 yards leading up to that 72-yard touchdown.
Wow.
So he finishes the night with 21 carries and 171 yards, including 2 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown. Adrian Rivera with 3 touchdowns tonight, 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Mikey Huntington with another big night, has 3 carries for 6 yards and has 4 catches for 37 yards. He had a 2-yard rushing touchdown in the first half and a 10-yard passing touchdown there in the first half as well. And a big night defensively as well, both Huntington brothers.
And it's great to hear the Adelboro team cheering together like that.
For sure, and we need to give Aiden Pantages his love too.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of action tonight. He was missing in the first quarter, but he had 5 catches for 116 yards tonight.
Wow.
And a touchdown, that 36-yard touchdown.
Outstanding.
So a great night of football tonight, Paul. What a phenomenal game. Very competitive, physical, and you love to see these type of teams never give up even though they're in consolation games at this point.
Exactly. Bombardiers win by the score of 42-30. Tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, Division I playoff volleyball as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host Winchester. Ooh, that's one of the few teams I don't know their name off the top of my head, their nickname. They'll host Winchester, and then Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock on AACS and the AACS YouTube channel, soccer, as the Attleboro boys will host Springfield Central in a preliminary round soccer game. For playoff games, we have to have a member of the student body as part of our crew. So Jenna Callahan, sophomore captain of the JVs, is going to make her second appearance as a color commentator on our volleyball broadcast
Isn't that
tomorrow
cool?
night. She nailed it last year. Didn't say a word.
Do you do the volleyball broadcast too, Paul?
I do them all.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
You got to let me know when baseball season starts.
Oh, you're not kidding. But no, she didn't say a word in the first set, and by halfway through
Yeah.
the second set, she was letting it rip. Attleboro wins. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ryan Dolinger. Peter Bray freezing on top of the press box. Jim Jones comfortable in the heated truck, our engineer in
for
charge,
sure.
who ran graphics. Best of luck to the Newton North Tigers going forward. Congratulations, Attleboro on a win. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you
ACS
next week.
15 Sports. See you next week, too,
See
right?
y'all next week.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavalieri is proud of their 40 years of service to the